Hello, hello. It's time for Think Fast, the speedrun game show of fast times and sharp minds. I'm your host, Swoos.
And I'm also your host, Sparkle.
Tonight, the most random time of the year. Now that the most wonderful time of the year is over, it's time for some random trivia, featuring an archipelago randomizer with my serval playing Stardew Valley and the little Hylian playing Super Mario 64. I'm sure everyone knows the rules, but just to be safe, this is Think Fast, the speedrunning game show. Our runners are working together in a multi-world randomizer where every item they collect could either be theirs or their partners or ours. But with a catch, some of their items are locked behind our trivia. A little bit different than usual. Sparkle and I can interrupt whenever we feel like to ask a trivia question, and if our runners answer right, we will release some items to them. There's no penalty for guessing wrong, but focus too hard on answering the question and the run might suffer. For everybody watching in chat, feel free to play along as well. How are both of you feeling going into tonight's randomizer?
Pretty random.
Yeah, this will be one of the randomizers ever for sure.
Hopefully, right?
I mean, these games are pretty close in spirit, so I mean, like, it's pretty tight, I'd say, for sure.
Yeah. Same perspective. Definitely
Yeah.
a number of
Definitely.
dimensions.
Yeah, no number of dimensions. I mean, both these games have some sort of cave.
True, very true.
Swimming of
True.
sorts.
They
Oh,
have triangles in them.
they've got triangles.
Yeah,
That's a
true.
very good
All the
point.
triangles. Very tricky triangles at that.
Oh, I've seen those before.
Mm.
Well, if y'all are ready to go, I guess we can go. Are y'all ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Without further delay, it's time to think fast in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So I guess we can start off with just explaining what an archipelago multi-world is for those who are unaware.
Me.
Me.
I hope.
Go on.
Hey, Leah, I hope you're aware. I hope you're aware.
I'm aware.
Isn't archipelago like a geography thing?
That's
Like
actually one of the
some
trivia
series of
questions,
small
isn't it?
mountains or something.
Sorta.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I guess if y'all just want to explain what this even is, just as a baseline.
Sure, I can hop on that. So, essentially, you might be familiar with the idea of a randomizer, where, especially in more equipment-gated video games, you randomize the position or location of certain items. So, like the Master Sword, for example, is maybe at a shop instead of where it usually is. Multi-world randomizers then take those locations and mix them around between games. So now the Master Sword might be behind crafting a sword in Minecraft or something of that sort. Stardew Valley works by... There's a couple of ways you can do Stardew Valley. I'll start with Mario 64 because that's... Oh, actually, Leo, why don't you explain Mario 64?
Yeah,
what's randomized in Mario 64?
A lot of what's in Mario 64 is going to be your objectives. In this case, it's mainly just collecting the stars. I also have on top the cannons randomized, so I have to receive them either by collecting stars or if Eevee sends me cannons to be able to use them. And then there is also going to be like the vanish caps, or not the vanish caps, but the power caps and the switches and everything as well. I can also talk to Bob-omb buddies in order to get them. Courses are randomized as well, so any of the paintings are shuffled amongst each other, and any of the secret levels are going to be shuffled amongst each other. That's about it. Goal is to beat Bowser 3.
So Stardew's goal is to complete the community center, which, if you've seen a run of Stardew in the past, that's an unglitched community center, you might know that that's like 2 hours. And then randomizing on top of it is going to add a lot more time. So I have a couple of shortcuts that I've added to make things a little bit faster. One of the things that you'll notice, also, anytime I'm in front of the mailbox, just a flashing lights warning, because I will be flipping through these really fast. One of the things to make things a little bit easier for Stardew is there's a lot less required for the bundles. So usually the bundles in the community center, there's about like, I should know this, 25 of them or so, something around there. And each one requires something like 4 or 5 items. I'm actually just going to sleep directly to when the mines unlock here. And actually also when the community center unlocks. So that is reduced to only needing 1 per bundle. So essentially, there's 25 items that we need to get from a selection of like 75 or so. So a lot of like live routing on the fly, and also the things that are contained within those bundles are a little bit randomized as well. I get checks by leveling up. So like, for example, here, if I go down to this tree and chop it down, I will get a level for chopping this tree down. So you can see I found my fish pond. And so that's a check. Any crop that I grow is a check. New sets of 5 floors in the mines are checks. And then also killing enemies, each enemy for the first time is a check. So I have a few more checks than Mario 64 does.
Yeah. There is a bit over 100. I think it's like roughly around 120 or so that I've got available to me. I'm not doing the 100 coin stars just because I'm like not super familiar with all the routes. It could also make things a little more intensive. But, you know, adding back in like the cannon shuffle and things like that definitely gives it a little more slack. I will also say is that I am doing, you may have noticed that I'm doing the non-stop patch. So this allows me to be able to collect a star and stay within the level and not get kicked out every time. So your routing is definitely going to be a bit different than one normally would for some of these stars.
I got a book. Oh, that's huge. That's like, that's a big jump. That's very
Any
nice.
readers in chat?
Hey, shout out
any readers?
Oh, hey, you
That's
sent
pretty
us an item. Thanks.
Oh, no
Oh,
problem.
heck yeah. All right, and we're already going into our first Bowser stage. Sure. Instead of Bowser being locked behind that one Peach painting, it's another Peach painting.
I'm going to be doing a lot of using as much of my energy as I can while I wait for certain times to happen. Because Stardew Valley takes place in a lovely little town where all of the NPCs have schedules. And so sometimes, because you might also notice if you play Stardew Valley a lot, I'm walking pretty fast, and it's just going to get faster. So a lot of the times I will get to things physically before they are open. So anytime that I need to waste some time, I will be just grinding experience points. I do also have multiplied experience points up because you can see experience points also will send power stars, and we don't want to get anyone locked in what we call BK. Does somebody want to explain BK?
Sure can. There was a long time ago. It was during the Ocarina of Time multi-worlds, back before Archipelago was in a little bit of a thing. I don't remember exactly who was the origin of it, but someone had gotten stuck in like a mode where they more or less just couldn't do any checks to get any items. They didn't have the progression in order to get checks either, so they were just stuck. And I think it started as a joke, but then they actually went and did it. They either DoorDashed it or just actually went out to Burger King, got food, came back, ate the food, and still had nothing to do. I believe that was I Ate Your Pie. It might have also have been Andy.
Either of those sound accurate, honestly.
Now, I will say I am doing the Japanese version of Mario 64, as some of you astutes might have noticed. There's going to be a little trick with that at the end of this Bowser fight, where we're going to get Mario to dab. So get your dab emotes ready if you have any.
This is so important, by the way. If you don't do this,
Oh, I missed.
we will lose. The
just
seed will not be able to be completed.
Straight up bad RNG, honestly.
Yeah. Well, speaking of seed being able to complete it, y'all need stuff, I think.
I believe so.
We'd like to reap some spoils, I'd imagine.
Hang on.
Yeah, that would
just
be
one
nice,
second.
but also get your dab emotes ready, and dab.
Thorn's ring. That's about how I feel about dabbing these days. Yo.
Thorn in my side. Hey!
Some seeds would be great, by the way, if you happen to have.
Happen to have any seeds.
I also, for anyone who's wondering what I'm doing here, I have paper notes for the first time ever because I know I'm going to forget what I have unlocked and what I need to focus on. So that's fun.
All right, so in the meantime, our question viewer is a little bit having issues right now, but I can still ask you questions. So, let's see what we got here. How about this one? Going off of the estimate, what is the shortest run in this upcoming AGDQ?
Ooh, I'm gonna say it's one of the awful block ones.
That does
Okay,
sound
good start.
right. I
Yep.
don't
Can
remember
warn.
any of the games off the top of my head,
I'll
sadly.
say squirrel with a gun. That's a
It
classic.
is
Yeah,
not.
that
Oh, wait.
sounds right, but it's not. No.
I would say
Was it
this game is
Mega
pretty
Man?
iconic.
It's a classic, yeah.
It is
it
not.
Mega
Mega
Man?
Superman 64. That's
No.
iconic.
No,
Oh,
that is
wait.
iconic, but it is not that. I think that has like a 20 something minute estimate.
Yeah, and most of that is lag frames. So
I think
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I
Half of
remember
it
the
is lag.
estimate, but not the game.
The estimate for this game is 6 minutes.
6 minutes. I was gonna say 5.
Um, yeah.
is it in the awful block? Because I can just start listing.
It
bad
is awful
games.
block. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. You know what's so funny? I just looked at, for purposes of assisting in a trivia show, I just looked at the schedule yesterday and looked very closely at things. This was yesterday,
That's
so that
so-
tells
I
me
should
where
have
I'm
done
at.
that.
Interesting.
That tells me where I'm at.
I would say this game is most iconic for a certain line of text that appears in it.
Certain line of text. Oh, wait. No, it's not alpha blocks then.
You already
For a
guessed
certain-
Mega Man, right?
Yeah, it was Mega Mem was a
Yeah,
Right.
it is not that. A certain line of iconic
Does it have a-
victory text.
Okay. Does it have a
Oh.
number in the title? This
It
will
does
not help me,
not.
but I will love to ask that question. Okay.
And does not. It has a colon.
Okay.
colon.
This is what about now I'm like I can skip that. I got your Shadow Realm scrapbook.
I don't know what that is. That's a Corvame thing. That was from our last
Yeah.
archipelago. I don't know what
Sure,
that's
sure.
revolving.
And I saw I said
Oh, no,
something
I
called a
do.
snurf, so that seems fun.
Yeah, so most of our checks that are ours are just references to, like, in this case, really old Think Fast episodes. Snurfing is the thing. It's sand surfing, I think, something like that. Anyways,
Snow surfing?
Nerf.
maybe snow surfing. Yeah,
I
that
want
would
to play
make more
Silver
sense.
Snurfer now. God, brings me back.
Just get Papa Smurf as the Silver Surfer.
All right, yeah, people in chat are getting it. It is.
I'm sure they are much better gamers than I. This is
I will
probably a
say
real fact.
the victory text is your winner.
Your
Your winner.
Why do we get
This
asbestos
sounds
snow?
so familiar. Yeah,
That's
I
some
saw
crazy
that.
loot.
Wizard of Oz.
Thanks, I
Asbestos
How
snow.
about like a
Yes.
bag of
Huh?
goldfish? That'd be a bit more like my speed, I
That
think.
that would be yeah, much more tasty.
That'd be yummy.
Oh, I feel so bad because I am not remembering any of the games right now.
It's a game where you can't lose, literally. I think. Or did
I
they know?
think
Did they
that's
got
correct.
you're oh wait. Oh, it's like a racing game because your winner has the
Yes. It's got the
hot-
trophy.
Got the
is it-
trophy.
does it have the phrase hot rod in it? That's
No.
interesting.
Close, kind of. You're not a car. You're a different type
Right.
of vehicle.
Yeah.
Right, you're a truck. You're a big truck.
Something,
You're
something
a monster truck.
humongous.
Monster truck. Big monster trucks for big
Big.
friends. Big racing. Big wheel.
Big.
Monster truck. Monster truck. Big wheel. Monster truck racing. I'm fairly sure one permutation of the words I just said is probably it.
It's not monster trucks.
It's not monster truck. Big rigs. Big rigs.
It's big rigs. Yep.
Is it just big rigs?
Okay.
There's no
It-
colon?
it's- It is
Big
big
rigs
rigs
over the road
over the
racing.
road racing,
Over the
but
road
that's
racing. Sure. Right.
Ah.
Yep. One quadruple
quadruple
A
battery.
Congratulations.
fine. We'll give you a quadruple A battery. You also got us the Tetris world record. Thank you. All right,
That's
Woo!
pretty good. That's pretty good.
there you go.
Wait,
There's
oh,
two
nice.
checks
back
for
in.
you.
There's nothing for me to do. Thank you for the power star.
We're so involved in this archipelago.
There's a lot of elements in here.
The most.
Yeah, so for those wondering at home, and I guess maybe even in here, what we have done is the Archipelago team has put in a joke game called Archip Idle, where literally all you do is press begin and a check is sent every 60 seconds. What we did is just hack into that code and make it so whenever we click a button, we can send a check. Otherwise, it is just standard, like standard Archipelago like rules and logic and stuff. So like we have their items and they have our items, which in this case are just text lines of funny text, such as the couch.
The couch.
So, thanks for the couch.
And have a lucky ring.
Huge.
So yeah,
Got somewhere to sit now, at least.
Huge.
yeah. And yeah,
One
we
of the
can send
things
checks
I
whenever.
did not account for is I don't do multitasking. My brain does not allow me to.
Same.
I had a very specific time window I had to go meet the wizard at, real character in the game, and I just missed it entirely. So I get to go sit in front of the door and beg to be let in on a Saturday.
We've got Rainbow Ride early, so I'll definitely have some time to try to answer some questions in that meantime. While you just sit on the carpet. We're in this house, like carpet.
Yes.
Like carpet.
Like carpet.
Check it out.
We're in the house, like carpet.
Okay, so this now I will get to see all of my community center checks. So, quality crops bundle, summer crops bundle, animal
I'm
bundle.
sorry.
Oh,
never
animal
seen
bundle is
Mario
a little
do that
unlucky,
before.
but that's okay. Oh, and it's both goat milk. Rough. One of the reasons I started on the farm I did is because you start with one of the big farm objects that you need for a farm bundle. A lot of these crops I will get randomly, and also because I have the greenhouse. I can do them at any season, so I don't need to worry about that. But a lot of these winter that's a bad choice. A lot of the fall foraging bundles are locked to actually specifically fall. I do need to unlock the mushroom cave from a check, so this will only be able to skip if I get that. You can see though they're all single checks here. Construction bundle always has 10 sap. I think these numbers are all also randomized, so sometimes you get really lucky. It's just 10 sap. And then here's fish. Eel is pretty okay. What are our nighttime ones? Also eel. Okay, nice. We're doubling up on eel. So I'll need to go to summer for that. Singular coal for adventurous bundle. Refined quartz,
Aw.
iron bar, diamond.
Hey, those
amethyst,
triangles weren't so tricky after all.
And
Simple
then these
triangles.
bundles are less as well.
Yep.
Triangle reference?
You know, it isn't simple.
Simply reference?
This question.
Ooh, here we go.
Which 4 games became officially supported in the newest Archipelago release, that being 0.5.1?
Oh,
Old school RuneScape was not one of them.
one
that
of
is
them,
one.
definitely.
I'm gonna say short hike.
No.
No,
Short
it
Hike-
wasn't short. It was like the second to last update.
Short hike, by the way, is one of the smallest and most fun Archipelago games because the second you get 2 feathers, you can just finish your game. So
Old school RuneScape is like the only one that's coming to mind now. And I don't
I'm
know
sure
why.
it's like it's probably like a Mega Man battle network.
It is a Mega Man, but it's not a
Okay,
Battle
was-
Network.
Mega Man X3.
Was it Mega 2?
It was Mega Man 2, yes.
Mega Man 2,
Yes.
there you go.
My favorite Mega Man.
Powers combined, right? Hey.
Yes.
And then 2 more. One is kind of like a unique game made for Archipelago. The other one is a very popular entry in a series that already has Archipelago support.
Was it Yacht Dice?
Yacht Dice is one.
Yacht
Yep.
Dice,
Nice,
yes.
Nice.
Good.
I'm gonna
Legally
guess like a
distinct, dice game.
Mario and Luigi game.
That was the previous update.
Yeah, that was
Superstar Saga was in 050.
Notice, you can probably tell when I got really into doing archipelagos.
We've roped you back in every now and then.
I would say that the last one is it's in the series of possibly one of the most popular randomizers just in general. Maybe that's a little heavy, but
No.
Is it?
I was about to say Golden Sun, but that one's an alpha.
And I know they're not doing Metroid Dread because they don't want to draw the eyeballs of the
Yeah, the suspicious eyes.
right.
of Big Tendo, as I love to call them.
Ooh,
Big Teddy.
Big Teddy.
one
Yes.
of the more popular ones. I don't think it was a Mario game. Was it one of the Final Fantasies?
That's on the right track.
Yeah,
Is it
no,
an
but in a
RPG?
way, it's related to Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
It is Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts. Yep.
that's right.
The
Kingdom
first
Hearts
Kingdom
1.
Hearts.
There it is.
Yep.
There we go. I've been so
Have
used to
some
Kingdom Hearts
checks.
1 because of a friend playing the
Wow.
alpha so much during our asyncs. I'm like, the game's already been in there.
I would agree that that's one of the most popular randomizers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
KH2. I would think
that's
so.
already
One and two.
doable.
Yeah, one as well. All right.
I don't have a weapon, but I guess I'm going to the mines, baby. I'll just juke them out. That always works flawlessly. Take a big spoonful of your cereals now, everyone.
And I am for sure actually entering the house on a carpet.
All right.
Check
So a lot of the questions this time are kind of just things that I find interesting when looking up random trivia, such as this one. How is the Mall of America heated?
Oh, easy.
How is it heated? I know we
Just
have
done,
like a
just done.
massive
It's just a sun.
skylight in there.
It's just a sun.
That's part of
Yeah.
it. That's half of
okay,
it.
hey.
That's
Yeah,
half
it's
the
like
battle.
a vast majority of the roof is skylight.
Yes, that is part of it. It does not have a central heating system, so solar
No.
is part of it. But there is another part.
Can I guess like friction from the rides? Like it's just enough to.
That's like store fixtures are kind of part of it, but
Mhm.
Okay.
not the most of it, I guess.
Was
But yeah, it's
there
like
any
there-
in-floor heating?
No.
I forget. Okay, no, that's what
It is not a conventional way to heat things.
Oh
No.
No.
One-
I would say.
100 well-fed and entertained tiny hamsters in the basement,
It.
and then there's
Only 100?
Yeah, I
Um,
feel like
You know,
actually that's a good point. It's probably more
the
like
square
1,000.
footage of hamster really needs to be
Right,
a lot.
yeah.
you know, saying that isn't too far off the actual answer.
Really? Is it body
Is
heat?
it-
Like
It is
really
body
hot?
heat.
Body
yeah.
heat.
Wow!
It's-
Wow!
It's solar from the skylines and the visitors' body heat because
That's
there's
really
so many
good.
people there,
That's fine.
and they're able to
That's
keep
really
a temperature of 70 degrees year round because of that.
Wow!
Wow.
Which is
Mm-hmm. Nature's blessing.
yep.
Humans.
Yeah, that is. They have like a whole page on their website about it. It's like we don't have a central heating system. We use like 1.5 miles of skylights and then
people. They're just so excited about the deals. The incredible deals you find at
It's
Mall
like-
of America.
It's like questionably ethical people energy gathering,
Right.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Questionable.
Questionable. Very questionable.
Dude, I get so sweaty in there. I'd provide so much for the
Yeah.
heat economy in
Yeah.
Mall of America.
You're welcome.
Yeah. If you've ever tried to go try clothes on in a public changing room, you know how hot those get.
Oh god, I was in one
Those are
recently. Don't tell me
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, yep, yeah.
I think about it. It's been too long.
Oh, it's raining. I did get the skull key, which makes me a little concerned about where it thinks that is in logic right now. Because the skull key is like the upgraded. It's mines, but a little more difficult with a little bit more rewards. And inside of those mines is where you get the majority of, and where I believe logic is for the highest tier of metal. Iridium. I pause it for a second because I have not played enough 1.6 to know if that is still 100% true, but I'm pretty sure Iridium is still the max thing. And it's a bit of a diversion to get to. So if the randomizer says you must get Iridium, we'll be here for a bit.
Yeah, so
Get in there.
I don't know exactly where our items are in progression, so that might not be like early progression. Maybe.
I assume that anything it gives to me now is like it is not vital to progression
Right.
for that purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've been carrying my hoe with me the entire time. That can go in a chest.
I do know where some things are in progression, and the only way to get to those is by getting some more questions right. So
Ain't it the way?
You know what?
Ain't it the
I'll
way.
take the wheel this time.
Yeah, go
This is
for
a
it,
question
go
I'm
for it.
dying
Go
to
for it.
ask because I saw it in the catalog.
for sure.
I just have to know. Do you know though? When was the first Farmville discontinued?
Whoa, that's such a good
whoa,
question.
First
Such a good
Farmville.
question.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
first of all, there are 3 Farmvilles in case you didn't
Sure.
know.
Excuse me,
But-
3? I didn't even realize there was
There is a
more than
Farmville
one.
The first
3.
one.
But
When
this
did-
is just
when
for the
did-
first one.
When did Flash announce that they're closing up shop?
End of
That's a
life
great-
in
Ooh,
2019,
you know, that might have
2020?
more of a connection than you think.
That is a great question.
I'm gonna
to,
say 2016 is the first discontinuation.
there's not
Flash
26.
End of Life wasn't until 2020.
Mm-hmm.
What day?
Yeah.
Was it December 31st?
That
It
is correct.
was. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
The day
Rip
Flash
to
ended.
Flash.
Yeah.
4 years ago tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
Rip Farmville.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Farmville 1, Farmville 3, I guess.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Flashpoint Infinity for keeping the Flash game business alive.
and also Flash speedruns. If you grew up, if you identified yourself as growing up at some point in like the 2000s and you like played a lot of Flash games, check out like Flash game speedrunning because you will be devastated how fast they will beat some of the games.
Honestly,
Oh yeah, some of them
I
are
want to
wild.
speedrun Chibi Night. That was my
Real, real.
go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like learn to fly speedruns are
Oh
like
my
8
God.
minutes. I'm like, oh no.
Yo, I just sent the Super Mario Brothers cartridge from
Oh, thank
Super
you.
Mario 64.
Huge. Huge.
Is it the one that's like $80,000 or whatever?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm also a
Did you
big
want to price
fan
that?
of the SN64 implementation because they use the letters from the game. There's a couple letters that just don't
It looks
exist.
very funny.
There's
So there's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
It gets really silly.
Yeah.
And the US version also actually doesn't have the full character set.
Mhm.
So like
Um,
if you hit a character that's missing like J or Z or
Yep.
V, it'll just repeat the last character.
Yep. Yeah, I play a lot of Move Rando for 64, and when you get dive, there's no V, so it's just die. It's
Die,
D-I-I-E.
I had a good one.
Yeah.
I was playing with our good friend Vendrith, but they just put their name in as Ven. So what ended up happening was like, oh yeah, you received Power Star from Men. Like, yeah, we enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Those guys.
when you get long jump, it's like long gump, because there's
Yeah.
no J. Yeah, it's
Long Gump.
very funny.
What if they called it Long Gump?
Long Gump. It's just Forrest Gump, but like horrendously tall.
Thanks for the long gump.
James Dunn Gump. James Dunn
Done quick.
Oh hey, this is fitting. When
Oh, yeah.
done on the optimal console/language, how many A button presses are needed to get 120 stars in Super Mario 64?
16 and a half.
Are we talking RTA or TAS?
TAS, of course.
RTA would
Zero?
be...
It is not 0.
it
7
would be
stars,
more.
0.
It's like, isn't it? It's like 7 or 8
70 is 0. Okay.
It is more than 8 and less than 16 and a half.
now? Okay. Is it a half number?
It is not a half. It is a whole number.
I guess. Okay. Wait. A half is only individual levels because full game they have.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you still need to expend that A press in the full game anyways.
11. I feel like I just watched the Big Bismuth video about this. 11?
It is close to 11.
Was it
Okay.
10?
It's not
I'm
10.
gonna start going back and forth. 9. Let's go. 12.
Nope.
13.
It's 13.
13, yay.
13. Ooh.
The optimal console and language just being the original N64 Japanese version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, 70 stars 0 on, I think, Japanese Wii Virtual Console. One of the Wii Virtual Console ones, you can do 0 for 70 star, but yeah, 120 still has 13, and I think like a third of them are getting back into TikTok Clock.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imported
Day
pocket.
10, the most popular
Great.
Pokemon.
That from?
I don't know.
Pocket stations are really hard to get your hands on. That's impressive.
Thanks for Dedenne, the most popular Pokemon.
That was
Yep.
definitely a May thing.
Yep. Yeah, so basically from our last archipelago, like 2 years ago, we had 100 checks. We still have 100 checks now, but about like a quarter of them I edited to kind of be up with the times.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So there's a couple that are a little bit old. deep cuts, as it were.
Yes.
So, if you know what those deep cuts are, you're a true fan.
Joe deep cut for some tune.
True.
I did see we got a copy of the Think Fast Live VHS recording, so that's good.
Whoa,
Heck yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, things
Got
they don't
the
tell
whole
you about.
VHS as it's happening.
Yeah, GDQ panels are actually recorded straight to VHS only.
There
But they
was
don't
one
tell
year
you.
where I would believe that.
Yeah,
The
was it
hotel
20...
deck was such that
Yeah.
I would believe that.
Okay.
No, that was the hotel feed.
True,
Yeah. Oh boy, I'm gonna go for it and we'll see if I get it.
I believe.
Ah!
Ooh.
Dang it. Progressive trash can though. Hey, it's me.
Never gets old. It never gets old.
Yeah, Serval and I were practicing a lot whenever like progressive raccoon or trash can or something like that show up. I'm like, hey, it's me.
There's other progressive items that if you just play that sound clip that just happened in your brain, you will laugh a second time.
Okay.
Thanks for the geography question complaint, Ben. Go, feel free to. I guess in that case,
Geography.
Trash cans.
what country
Back to
contains the
back,
most
trash
islands?
Cans.
Nice.
Sorry? The
What
most
country
violins or
contains the
violins?
most islands?
Islands.
Like what make up an archipelago?
Sure.
Ooh.
Are we counting like like Great Britain as a country that has a lot of islands under its
Like
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the UK.
It's not the UK.
It's not the UK.
Probably
I know
something
Japan has quite a few.
It is definitely not what you think. It's
No,
not.
yeah.
I will say it's not considered like an island nation.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's nothing like Oceania region.
No, this is a specific like sovereign country.
Gotcha.
The Philippines?
No,
Right.
Italy. I'm thinking maybe Europe.
it is Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I got Friday Traveling Merchant. Not Germany. For sure, not Germany.
No, it is not Germany.
Definitely not.
Okay, good.
Hey, check that one off the list. Solved.
It's true. It is one that isn't.
Yep.
Maybe it's like a Sweden. They have like a ton of tiny little islands off the edge. France.
It is.
It
It
is
is Sweden.
Yeah,
It
Yep.
is
It is
the
Sweden.
It
Sweden.
is Sweden.
It is
If
the
you-
Sweden.
It's the Sweden.
Sweden.
If you go on Google Maps and like zoom in on Stockholm, there's just like 1,000 islands that make up that region.
That
I
makes
believe I didn't put the actual number. Sweden has like 200,000 islands or something.
sense. Oh,
What?
Yeah.
that's
That's bonkers.
According to
yet
visitsweden.com, there are 267,570 islands.
Whoa.
So
See, Nintendo, you could have made Wind Waker good.
Yeah. Yet still not comparable to the number of checks in Hollow Knight. Wayo.
Oh yeah,
Or Dark
there's
Souls
a lot
3.
in Hollow Knight.
Dark Souls 3.
Especially if you do grass rando. Oh my god. There's a lot.
Fun nightmare. Still nightmare.
yeah, so the top 5 countries for island count is Sweden with 267,000, Norway with 239,000, Finland with 178,000, Japan with 120,000, and Canada with 52,000.
That's
So-
who counted them?
Canada of all
Who
countries.
counted them?
The government, I guess.
Going by each one, putting one breadcrumb on each one to make sure you're not double counting.
One singular breadcrumb. But with all the citizens, each probably having bread, we would have to be able to identify the single crumb.
Just one really exciting day where every citizen gets to go take one island and be like, yes, I'm counting this island.
It's
Put it in the tally. Island Census Bureau.
Is that the only geography question I have? Probably.
I hope so. I didn't say
Yeah.
that. I love geography questions.
Yeah, I think it is. No,
Hey.
there's one related, but that's not too bad.
okay.
Everybody
Um,
immediately think of their favorite geography question.
True.
And
then put it in the
forget
complaint bin.
Yeah, yeah. Put it directly in the complaint bin.
Directly in the complaint
I mean, we have it now, so
bin. Yep.
we didn't have it
I
before,
found
but
it.
now we do. So yeah. Look, we got a lot of questions. We can just go through them.
Yeah.
Okay, right on cue.
Go for it.
Why are flamingos pink?
Can I
Why
get
are
that in a sentence? What did you say?
Oh,
Why are-
sorry. Why are flamingos pink? Excuse
Oh,
me.
sure, yeah. Because they used to be red, but then they grew so big and tall and strong that the red got diluted so much.
The red feathers got just very subtle each.
I don't know the lore on this, but judging by this answer I'm reading, no.
That sounds like a mythology answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like folklore.
I think you're going a little
Well, I
bit too
mean-
deep on this.
Sorry, did you say?
I don't know about
Florida?
flamingos or why
No,
they're
like
pink, but I mean,
folklore.
how many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's their diet.
Congratulations, you did it.
Wait, was that actually?
Yeah, flamingos are pink because they eat because it's like algae and other shrimp are pink and it makes them
I
pink.
was literally just making a
I know.
cheap reference to flamingo.
Yep. See, you learn so much.
Think
I-
fast, everybody.
I can feel my brain expanding as we speak.
You can learn
That's
so much
incredible.
from music.
The world is a scary place.
Very scary.
Very scary. Well, speaking of very scary, Mario 64. Wait. Oh, right, you don't go into the actual level.
Yeah.
Big
It's Tiny
Boo's
Huge
Island.
Island.
Got me. Got
Is this
me.
Oh, this
sweet?
island is very scary, especially if you're on the big side. That boss bass terrified me as a kid because we never knew where it was going to show up. Just suddenly eats you. Really? That's still okay. This piranha is just being a little troll here.
Some people are saying this is the hardest game ever made.
Many
Many
should
of-
say that.
many.
Yeah.
Many.
I was gonna say that exact sentence. You got me first.
Alright, I got a great one.
Yeah.
They're all great, so
Rev it up.
it makes it easy. What is the highest posted speed limit in the USA?
Ooh. I feel
85.
like the sign can't.
It's 85.
You got 80.
Wow.
Oh,
It is 85 miles an hour.
Wow.
How'd you snipe that?
You happen to know where
I
it is?
don't know, because I was like, I
We've
know
been
I've seen
doing
like
a lot of-
70 a couple of times, so I'm like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the 90s, so my brain just rounded down to 85.
have you been doing a lot
Honestly-
of fast driving recently, Liam?
And then I don't even have my license yet, so I sure hope not.
Well,
Do you have any guesses on where in the country this would be?
I happen to know that the reason that it is such is that because oh no, this is I'm stating a backwards fact. Never mind. I was gonna say I happen to know that like there was some sort of connection between drinking age and highway funding, and I imagine that's something to do with it. But that doesn't go anywhere other than Tennessee.
It begins with TE.
Hey, Texas.
It is, yeah. It's a toll road that like roughly goes around Austin and goes down to San Antonio.
I love that it's a
Um,
toll road. You still have to pay. It's experience.
I
Thrill.
I
have
live
been-
relatively close to that road, and it's
Really?
fast.
Yeah, there you go.
I have-
It's not
Sure,
busy, is
fast.
it?
It's kind of busy,
Ooh,
but the road
okay.
itself is kind of useless because it kind of doesn't really serve a purpose.
I have news, chat.
Um,
I'm in BK mode.
Yay.
Yummy.
That means it's on me to go faster, and I have not been doing that.
For those who need that in kilometers per hour, it's about 137 kilometers per hour. So
Sounds
if
a
that
lot
sounds like a
faster.
lot, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're stuck, let's ask the question.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got just the thing for that.
Sure.
This one. Which of these global Doritos flavors have never existed? Coffee, avocado and cheese, that is one itself, pad thai, or black garlic?
Avocado and cheese is where my brain first went.
I'm gonna say pad
No.
thai. I love the concept of global
Yeah.
global Dorito flavor.
Global Doritos. It is
Global
pad thai.
Doritos.
That does not exist. Coffee is an Australian flavor, and the other two are Japanese. I have a bag of avocado and cheese Doritos in my pantry right now. So,
I feel like smelling that would just make me puke immediately.
Same.
I'm sorry.
Hey!
and with that, enjoy your progressive
Exactly
key.
that.
Huge.
It got me out of BK. Appreciate it. I just had to go onto the roof first to mess around.
Hey team, that's a relief. That's a relief.
Yeah. I do happen to know where both of your keys were, and I knew exactly which check on ours was it, and we were at 18 and it was at 19.
Perfect.
So I was like, hey,
Oh,
one
perfect.
more. Yep.
Perfect.
Perfect timing.
They don't call you the show runners for nothing. I don't know why I'm going south. Please, please.
They run the
please.
show and we run the games.
There we go. I need to
I've
make
run
mayonnaise
one of these games before.
yesterday. Oh, I don't have the mayonnaise unlocked.
All right, here comes Mips.
Good luck.
About a mayonnaise Dorito.
Mayonnaise
I don't like
Dorito.
that.
Thank you.
Mayonnaise Dorito.
That would probably be a Japanese thing. For some
Hey,
reason,
yeah.
mayo is very big in Japan.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, especially
Yeah.
Cuban mayo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's infamously where the mayo drink is currently.
hmm
Are we talking
Hey,
drinks?
and you can drink it in Stardew.
It's very
If
true.
we're talking drinks, I have just a question for you.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yippee.
go ahead.
Are they hot
After
drinks?
water, what is the most consumed drink worldwide?
Coke.
Coca-Cola.
It's not Coca-Cola.
Pepsi.
I love the idea of it being just like apple juice.
Yeah.
A lot of
Dude,
big
I
apple
wish.
juice heads out there.
Apple
I love apple juice.
I'm such a big apple juice head.
Unfortunately, it's a much more boring answer.
Sunny D.
I guess it is more boring, but it's not correct.
Like,
Sunny D is
is
kind of
it-
good, though. You're right.
Yeah.
Are we
yeah.
like in the right territory with like fruit juices?
No.
No.
No. It is.
Hey, bad question. I'm always in the right territory when I'm thinking
That's
about
true. Honestly,
food.
if you're thinking about juices, you're in a right headspace. Honestly,
Very true, very
Technically, yeah.
Yep.
it is. It's not a brand.
Not a brand.
Okay.
It's just a drink.
Is it okay? The top one is water. Is
Yep.
it milk?
No.
Mm-mm.
A
No.
lot of people are lactose intolerant in the world.
Sure. Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
actually
Yeah.
apparently supposed to be the norm, like having the
I think
tolerance
so,
to
yeah.
lactose.
Yeah, milk is kind of
not
nasty, but
weird,
that's another
isn't it?
conversation.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah,
Is milk
I poured
good?
my cereal this morning and the milk was actually sour, so I'm like, nope, it was terrible.
It was never meant to be. It was never meant to be. I'm starting now. I'm like thinking of consumable liquids and okay. Oh, I'm okay. So this is like a historical one where it's like over the many years of human existence. Health potion is probably right.
I mean, I guess you could classify it as that. But it's not
Legally, no.
Oh.
But
Come on, have some spirit, Swiss.
Spirits. Are
it's
we-
not a spear. That's not a hit.
Beer.
Beer is third.
Beer is third.
Yeah.
Third. I mean, you did say juice, so wine?
Nope. It is non-alcoholic.
Tonic water.
It's a very refined and posh drink.
Tea. Oh,
Tea.
tea.
It's tea.
Yeah.
Tea is fancy.
Tea is
water.
basically a health potion. Like if you
Yeah,
really
that's
boil
true.
it
I would,
down.
I would
Yeah.
agree with this. I would agree with this.
Tea is
I mean,
like-
making tea is so
we're in
easy.
the
You
right-
just, yeah, you just drop some leaves into water. It's just
Right.
enhanced water, honestly.
Yep.
It's basically 2 steps away from Mio, the water-enhancing drink.
No way.
Yum, my favorite.
This stream is not sponsored.
No,
Not
absolutely
sponsored.
not. Other brands are available, and in fact, you should probably pick them. I don't want to burn bridges.
Yeah.
bridges.
Nope.
You know, just in case a Mio representative is watching, like, if you want to sponsor, that'd be cool. But like,
Yeah, hey, if there's a Mio
Saying-
representative watching, you're the chillest Mio representative I've ever met. And
I think you're cool.
100%. I think you're neat and cool.
We think you're cool.
but yeah, top 4 drinks is water, tea, beer, and then coffee.
Okay.
What about Coke?
I don't know.
Coke.
Coke wants you to think they're number 1.
This is true, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shows one thing for brand recognition, the way both of us went
Both
there.
of us-
Honestly,
We're like, brand. Let's drop the
Ah.
brand here. Yes.
Silence brand.
Yum, my favorite
Brand
brand.
Bureau.
Uh, where did all my coal go? Me when I'm... There we go. There it is. We're good.
Me when I'm good at Christmas.
A lot of coal this year. Must have done better in the being good department.
All right.
Sleep 9 days.
This one, I will say, it's either a Noah or you don't, so we're not going to think about it too hard, probably. What was the main physical feature of Daft Punk's Alive 2007 tour?
Sphere. Sphere. Big sphere. Orb. Massive sphere.
Orb.
You're right in the way that it's a big shape.
Okay. Is it the
Where?
cube one, or is that...
It is not the cube. I think that was Deadmau5's thing.
That was Deadmau5. Yeah. That's
is
why
close.
my brain immediately went to shape.
Yeah. I
I'm also
mean,
just thinking about shape.
you have the right idea, so.
Is it maybe a globe, perhaps? Because a round
It is-
would...
Well, that would be sphere.
It is, yeah, it is not circular.
Okay.
Is it like one of the, what was it, the regular polyhedra that I'm thinking of? I can't remember.
Let me see.
Yeah, should we just start
I think
listing
so.
off, dodecahedron.
There's
tetrahedron.
Smaller.
the duodecatetrahedron.
just start. Hey,
Icosahedrons,
math
that's
Hey,
what
math sound off, please.
Yeah.
Or
It is
hey,
a-
What if they have the sound off? They can't hear us.
It is a regular polyhedra.
cube. No, already said that one.
There's a pyramid?
It's a pyramid.
Go.
Pyramid.
Yeah, they basically just had a giant pyramid that they did their set from.
One massive D4.
You could tell what album I was listening to when I wrote that question.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the idea of just constructing like a D20. Just a gigantic one to like do a set from.
My brain is just so far gone. You say constructing, and my brain went to additional pylons. Just immediately.
I usually have a backpack by now, and now I am getting scared that all of the backpacks are gone.
Come on.
It's gonna be like fishing level 10. Here's your backpack.
If you ever feel super stuck, I know who has the spoiler log.
Sure,
It's me.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very familiar with this person, I imagine.
Well, of course I know them. They're me.
Jeremy?
I'm looking at it right now.
There we go. Took a few tries.
This is the Stardew Valley randomizer experience, by the way. You just get a ton of items and have to put them in the box right next to you, or else you just cannot keep up.
Just play
Ooh.
cleanup.
True.
Clean up.
True.
I think that's a different game.
I don't get it.
I don't know, there's a lot of games that are about cleaning stuff.
Oh, I guess.
There's Crypt Custodian, which is going to be at this upcoming AGDQ.
I can play that
Yeah.
still.
Masterful plug, sire.
I got you.
I picked that up during the winter sale, which is still going on, by the way, for the Steam winter sale.
Yeah.
Perfect time to pick up games
January
like Crypt
2nd.
Custodian or Balatro.
Don't please be so careful around the
Yeah, be careful with Balatro. I got BK in a Mario 64 seed last week and started down the Balatro rabbit hole. I definitely do not have like 20 hours in it right now. No, not me.
It is also in Archipelago, but you
Mhm.
just have to you have to Google it because it's not in the
Yeah,
official
it's-
way.
Yeah, it's not in the
secret.
official one, but you can add it into Balatro.
It's a
into
secret.
Archipelago.
Yeah, it's a secret one because it's too good.
Yeah, of
Too
course.
good.
I had reason to figure out every game I could that had cleaning in it, and there is a lot of them.
The only one that went immediately to my brain was Viscera Cleanup Detail.
Mhm.
That was the
think
main
about
thing
that
I thought of as well.
It's interesting to see how many cleanup games are based around like crime scene cleanups.
Yeah.
Or like there's Viscera.
I mean, there's a lot to do, you know.
Right, yeah, it's the only one where it has like a clear objective and time limit, right? That makes sense. A lot of
One of
ones where you're
the-
a Roomba, which is fun.
Oh, yes.
One of the games that I'm running at this upcoming HDQ involves cleaning, so check
Hey,
out
yeah.
Awful Block.
Ooh.
I'm excited for Awful Block. I always conveniently have time in my schedules for GDQ stuff always blocked out during Awful Block. That's always convenient.
Oh, Mario's gonna get a little stuck here, but we're fine. It's always a little tricky getting out of that little tiny container.
Let him out.
I mean, you seem to know a lot about games done quick, right?
I hope so.
What was the opener of HDQ 24?
That
Tunic.
would be. Yeah.
Tunic, yep.
I have it technically visible currently on my camera the piece of paper that they passed out for the audience
Yes.
in that run.
Certainly, I actually have a fun little story regarding that Tunic run and that piece of paper now, don't we?
Oh yeah, we do, don't we? What a convenient. I didn't even plan for this. That's wow. I'm really like I'm making it sound like this was planned in advance, and I need you to know that I genuinely this is
Genuinely was not planned in advance.
Yeah, I got to I was bringing it out to show Leah while we were hanging out, and Kevin Regami, who is the audio director, walked up and was like, "It's pretty cool, right?" And I was like, "It is," and I did it. And I was like, "Oh, cool."
Well, like, oh hi, Kevin Regami.
Doing video game audio, no
Nice.
big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. And then next thing we knew, we were playtesting Rift the Necromancer.
This is true. Oh, nice. I got. Okay, cool. I'll put this on here. Sorry, I have Smooths and Sparkles, the game that was robbed of the Game of the Year award, which is
That's-
accurate pretty nearly every year, but I
Oh,
imagine
hey!
Open for
like, updated
interpretation,
this
yeah.
year.
Your
Yep,
call.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if you want to buy that, then
It's such a
oh,
race,
there's your key.
and I'm
Nice.
so here for it.
Yeah. See, I'm not gonna choose a Think Fast favorite for Game of the Year, but that's up to your own interpretation. In my opinion, it's all of the games that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
those
true.
being small indie games that came out this year.
All indie games.
Speaking of small indie games, oh, where'd it go? Please hold. Speaking of small indie games, what 3 sword styles are used in Olympic fencing?
Oh,
My favorite indie game, the Olympics.
Fencing, our favorite indie game.
so
Individually gaming.
I used to play a lot of a game called Blade Symphony, and these are the stances in Blade Symphony, and I do not remember them because it was so long ago.
Yo, hey, a GDQ Hotfix hoodie found in a cold place. Perfect.
Hey.
Perfect.
I'm gonna say, oh,
Ooh.
I know it's On Guard is probably one of them.
That is, it's not. That's not a style. That's
Stand.
like
more of
what.
a-
That's like what you
That's a
say.
thing they
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's more of a ceremony, I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't even know why I picked this question, but
This one's gonna be a fun one to dig for, though, huh?
yeah.
I feel like one of those
I
words you
know.
are never going to get ever.
Yeah, if you don't
terrible
already
at names
know.
and everything. So this
It's
is
one where we're gonna learn a lot from, huh?
For sure.
Hey, let's-
Yeah, someone did get a Think Fast episode where we actually learned something earlier, so
Yep.
this might be one of those. Yeah, I don't know how to help with this. They're, yeah, one of them is like kind of a sword. The other one are like not. One of them is very French.
The sword is at least a foil, is it not?
Okay, that's
I think-
one.
Yeah. Okay.
That is a style.
A style. Okay.
Yeah, so like basically these are like if you were like looking at like Olympic fencing results, which obviously you do on a regular basis, these would
Yeah,
be like
I'm
the
always
main.
looking at big fencing results.
They're like the main categories of
We're
like
always doing
Olympic
this.
fencing.
I'm also just reacting to the fact that I'm so used to at least one of these items in the chef's bundle being purchasable from the shop that I am now having to remember on the fly what are the steps to get a house, or get lucky with the wandering traveling merchant. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm digging on the wiki. This is what's fun about a Stardew Valley archipelago randomizer, though. Foil.
Yep.
Foil.
Foil.
What's that? There are 2 more.
Step.
I'm absolutely clueless.
I
for
think
the
they're
other
both
two, I'm
French
sorry.
names.
So it would be like petit déjeuner.
Not that French.
Okay. You got that right. Breakfast.
Omelette.
Omelette.
Du fromage?
Of course.
I would assume. I would imagine. I would hope.
Although it is actually au fromage, from what I've been told.
Yeah, I would say one of these is like definitely a like I don't know if it's a common word for a sword, but it is a like at least like in English kind of a word for a sword. Maybe like a
rapier?
pirate sword.
Like yeah, so it would be like
Yeah, was it rapier?
It's not a rapier.
falchion.
No.
That's Frenchish.
Trying to channel my Dark Souls memories
Buck
here.
swapper. What are they called?
Long poker.
No.
Long poker.
The gold medal for long poker goes to.
Oh, they're different. Oh, they're different types of events.
Yeah, which correspond to the different types of swords.
Gotcha.
My good friend Slim is probably screaming at me in chat right now because he does fencing. I'm sorry, Slim.
I have spent the last, 4 minutes genuinely trying to remember to type in algae soup into my bottom monitor. So I can look up one of the places to do this. Yeah, this one's dropped by mutant grubs. Sashimi.
I don't think our swords are in this case, but maybe.
No.
They got a weird drop table, maybe. All right. Any other ideas?
No, I am just that is gone.
All right. The 3 sword types are foil, epee, and saber.
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 Yeah, saber was the
I
saber.
feel
Saber was probably the
ashamed for not
gettable one.
Getting that one because Beat Saber is one of my favorite games.
True. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, I didn't even think about it either. Beat Saber last year was my most played game because I did it nearly every day. Also, for those of you who are more familiar with Stardew Valley than I am, you can stop being upset. Tortilla does appear in Star Drop Saloons. I do know that now. Thank you very much for sending that energy my way. But that was very scary. Epee I should have gotten. Epee I should have gotten because I remember seeing an image that was from around the Olympic times that has that written on it, and it's very funny because it looks like Eepee.
Very
The
easy.
Eepee sword. Yep.
The eternal transferal mood. Just eepy.
Alright, I think one of these bundles is one bundle. I'm pretty sure I remember. That's the other problem with doing a lot of these back to back is you start to combine previous ones because there's so many things.
We get seed bleed very, very bad.
Ooh, that's a really good name for it. That's
Yeah.
I don't know how I've not heard of that before. Yeah, that's
Whoa! No! Oh, that was unfortunate. I might still be able to recover.
Everything's fine.
Do not panic. I think. Ooh. I still need to give this. I actually don't. Robin, you're not getting your axe, and
Okay,
I'm
we're
so
fine.
sorry about that. When do I have? Did I unlock any more? Let me double check.
Ugh,
Pot of gold.
that's
not-
the worst time I've done on that one in a good while.
It wouldn't be Think Fast without a little bit of slow.
Just a little.
Yeah, it happens. All right, Sparkle, you got a question for us?
Oh my goodness, I thought you'd ask.
You better.
Let's see. Oh, out of these amazing options, I think this one has to be so fun for everybody. What is currently the hottest chili pepper?
Oh,
Ooh.
Pepper X.
Oh, wow,
is.
perfect.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Simple.
just
It
watched
is Pepper
a.
X.
I just watched a. I'm gonna call it a documentary out of embarrassment. I watched a little documentary about that recently.
Wow, look at you go. You know what? You answered that so fast that I think you earned yourself another question.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
How about something a little bit... let's see. Oh, I know. In 2022, what was the most visited non-Disney amusement park?
Ooh.
Universal?
Which one?
Florida.
No.
No.
Okay.
Can I say Universal California?
Nope.
You can say it. But
can,
it's
but-
incorrect.
Oh,
You are allowed.
maybe it's Universal Japan, probably.
Yes,
It
Japan.
is.
There you
They just
go.
opened
Very
up.
nice.
They opened up Nintendo Land, Nintendo World.
Yep.
Mhm.
They opened it up in
Oh, backpack.
21.
Thank
But
you.
yeah.
Oh,
Backpack.
backpack. Thank you. Oh, my days are no longer scary. I'm actually feeling great now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright,
sleep
well-
ASAP for that one. No, I'm gonna check Start Drop Salute. No, I'm not, because it doesn't open till noon. That's tough. All right, well,
How about we do one more and then we take our first break if y'all are good with that.
Yeah, sounds good.
yeah, that sounds good to me.
Alright. How about... I like this one. This one's funny. The use of what symbol in Among Us, quote, apparently violated the Geneva Conventions Act?
The Red Cross.
Yes.
Stardew had one of those for a while.
Is that how you say it?
Actually,
Geneva?
I think so. It
I
might
thought
be
it was
Geneva.
Geneva.
Yeah,
Oh.
I always said
To each their own.
yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of potato, Geneva.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Red Dead not Red Dead, Left 4 Dead did the same thing, but I think they actually got around it by making the health packs red and then the cross white.
Oh, that's
Instead?
a cool. Yeah.
And hey, with that check, we found our own a couple announcements, which I think is a perfect time for a first break, and to read a couple announcements. I promise you that was not scripted, but that worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
So if y'all are ready to pause, I guess we can count you down for that. 3, 2, 1, pause.
All right.
So yeah, to those watching in chat, we are not going anywhere. We are going to take a little break, less than 10 minutes. But first, we have a couple announcements.
That's right, Suze. Thank you for the handoff. First off, of course, Back to Black 2025, the upgrade to UBAF, will be live February 6th to... oh my goodness. Okay, February 6th to February 9th, here on the Games Done Quick Twitch channel, benefiting Race Forward. Catch the action and support an incredible cause. Wow, at the same time. Awesome. Type exclamation BTB in chat to see the event schedule, and if you want to find out more about the all-black speedrunning community, type exclamation point BAF. But also, of course, coming up soon, we have AGDQ 2025, live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, from January 5th to January 12th. Very, very soon. Make sure you visit gamesdonequick.com and check the AGDQ 2025 Important Days section to learn more. And also, of course, if you'd like to support GDQ Hotfix, check out the 2024 Season 4 shirt at theyeti.com/AGDQ. The Season 4 shirt. So cool that the first 3 seasons just... I had a joke, I forgot it. Anyway. That's all I got for now.
We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Hang out. Welcome back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Swoos.
And I'm also your host, Sparkle.
In case you forgot how the game works, we're doing a little bit of a different thing this time. We have our 2 runners doing an archipelago randomizer, and we have their checks as our trivia questions. Yeah, it's a good time. Again, if you're watching in chat, feel free to play along. Are y'all ready to get back into it? 'Cause I think I am.
I believe so.
All right, then let's do so in 3, 2, 1, go. right.
I got my brain back in the break, and now I can
Yeah.
do this.
That's good. That's good.
That's a check.
I was just I was just 1 red coin away from spawning that star the whole time, so it's like I need to wait. I need to wait.
All right, so how are we looking as like a general progress check in the games right now?
Honestly, I pretty much just only need stars left.
We're balling, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Never played,
Yeah.
but
I'm
You-
roughly
Mario?
halfway to my goal.
I
Also, we've got
am.
another dab coming up.
You can see pretty visually on my screen. Anything that is a flower that is bloomed is something I finished, and anything else is something I've not yet. Stardew Valley is a game that a lot of these come later, but I will be fine. I'll be fine. I'm probably it's hard to say exactly where I'm at, but I'd probably say like over a third of the way done at the very least. So about where we need to be, anyways. It seems.
Can you do the one that
Yeah.
gets me my RuneScape account? That'd be nice.
Yeah, you just have to trade me. Just trade me. I can enchant. I'll just enchant it. Just give me your password, and I can just hop on and. Enchant
All
it.
right, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, but they said not to do that.
Oh,
It's
that's for
fine.
like scammers. I'm not a scammer.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Weird.
yeah.
We'll sync up later.
Yeah, cool.
how did that whiff?
That miss. I have no clue how that missed.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know why. He's just been really uncooperative.
I think
these
you went
last
too
couple of
far
cities.
past the bomb. Bowser said no.
There we go. All right, we got another dab coming up, chat. As soon as I grab this key.
And again, this is so huge. If you don't do this, we do immediately fail both of our
Yep.
seeds. This
It's
is like
immediately
could
over.
not
The
be
show's
more-
over. It's just
could
not a
not
good
be
time.
more important.
Yeah.
It's so important. Oh, Yam Seeds is helpful. Thank you. I recognize I did not join in, and for that,
Yeah.
sorry.
Hey, just as a meta hint, you should plant those yams.
I should
Yeah.
plant those yams.
I think that'd be
Yams
a
are
really
pretty
cool thing for you to
yummy.
do.
Yeah.
It is also in the fall crops bundle, so that's next step for me.
Oh, is that like a new thing that you can get like through Steam or something? That's cool.
I do need to. I walked in here for a reason. Oh yeah, it's because the sap was bumping at me. I think that's in the construction bundle.
All right, I have good faith that you'll be able to get this one. In which show can you find the Shrine of the Silver Monkey?
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
That's it.
Wow. Dwarvish translation guide.
What's
Something I
that
wanted to
show?
learn my whole life.
A good show.
Okay, I believe you.
Okay. It's it's like an old Nickelodeon game show,
Oh, I know. Oh my god, I know.
and then they like revived it for a little bit a couple years ago.
There was
yeah,
this
that's
one
right,
game
they
show
did.
I watched where it was like the final level, and the kid called in Jerry Trainer to do the puzzle for him, and he didn't do it right. And he didn't get
Oh,
the
no.
prize. That's all I remember.
Oh, Jerry.
Yeah, the basically in the show, like there's like 8 teams of kids or whatever, and like the winning team has to go into the hidden temple to like do a bunch of stuff and then like eventually win the game. And that like the Shrine of the Silver Monkey is one room that like is like iconically difficult for some reason, where you just need to put like 3 pieces of a statue together, but like the kids could never do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love the era of Nickelodeon shows where they were like, well, we need something. Look at everything that Disney's doing. We need something.
Nickelodeon game shows went extremely
They
hard.
did.
They
and
did.
They had
did.
style. They had
Yeah.
swag.
Yeah.
My favorite
Nickelodeon games in
one of all time
particular.
is just Double Dare 2000.
Double Dare was great. Guts was great. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Nick Arcade was iconic because video games.
Sure.
Yeah.
We all know about those ones.
I've heard of a video game.
Yeah. One singular video game, at least.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
if you're currently able to perceive either of us, you are aware of at least 2.
True.
There are 2 currently in front of you.
Totally.
Hey, this one fits. Who was the Time Person of the Year in 2006?
Oh.
This answer.
Was it? Oh, was 2006 the one where it was you?
Yep.
The person reading this?
Oh my,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay. What a snipe. What a snipe.
It is.
Wow.
The
Wow.
person that is reading this.
Yeah, officially the person is you, but it's used to be
Yeah.
like anyone who is like contributing to online things
Sure,
during
sure.
like the quote early internet, like early social media internet, I guess, like
Right.
early
Yeah,
Facebook and stuff.
yeah.
Living off the land.
Yeah, the magazine set out to recognize the millions of people who anonymously contribute user-generated content to websites such as YouTube, MySpace, Facebook, Wikipedia, and other wikis, and the multitudes of other websites featuring user contribution. So people that put things on the internet in a good time of the internet, basically.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
much different attitude towards user-generated, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah, so if you were
Um,
born in 2007, you're just a loser.
yeah, sorry. Sorry, team.
See, the bit was you could have said anybody and I would have given it to you, but then you said the right answer, so.
That's really good.
Specifically you, the person reading.
It is you, like actually.
Actually.
Yeah, unless you were born after 2006, in which case,
Yep.
no.
Yeah.
Hell.
So sorry, just missed it.
Just missed it.
Wow, people who weren't Time Person of the Year in 2006 are turning 18 next year. How do you feel?
Yeah, I was gonna
Wow.
say.
That's cool.
They're adults
I,
now. Or will be.
I had a cousin that was born in 2007. She's turning 18. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh no.
I'm trying to dig through my mail from my backpack, and I have so many items I need to keep. I just realized I had one slot I didn't need to keep. Oh no, so I can put this in here. I just need to think for half a second. I need to do at least one half of the whole concept of the show here, team.
Thank you for the Cactuar from the hit game Mario Hoops 3 on 3.
Oh,
Whoa.
yes.
Wait, Cactuar was in Mario Bros.
Yeah.
He sure was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cactuar has always been balling. This has been.
I think it was Cactuar, Black Mage, and White Mage are in Mario
Yes.
Hoops 3 on 3. It's like
Really?
a Final
Isn't,
Fantasy
um,
crossover.
I think there was a Moogle
There's a
in there?
Moogle, yeah. There's a
Oh,
Moogle.
yeah.
And your Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 14,
14.
traveling back in time.
The critically acclaimed MMORPG. Which, apparently, I found out the other day from one of the 14 streams I watched, Soken did the soundtrack for Mario Hoops 3 on 3. Excuse me?
Really?
Yes.
Whoa. Gee,
Honestly, iconic crossover.
real.
That... Come on, Nintendo. Let 14 have a Mario Hoops 3 on 3 crossover. I'm sure Yoshi P would be fine with it.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, he did Fall Guys. Like, pretty much everything. Build a table now.
Pretty generous of the 16 director to allow the crossover as well.
Yeah, so Mario 3 on 3 had 5 characters. It was
Wow, okay.
Ninja, White Mage, Cactuar, Moogle, Black Mage.
Wow.
Ninja. Okay.
Ninja. was the
Ninja
last
from.
My jump got eaten.
From Kirby copy ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just someone
Famous
in the
Kirby
Ninja
game.
God class, basically. The Ninja's baller name, because everyone had a baller name in
We did. Thank you very much.
the Ninja's baller name was Mr. Invincible. So,
Oh, that is hard. That is
That-
so hard.
that is
yep,
Whoa.
actual baller name.
That's bananas.
yep.
That is bananas. That is. Nobody can stop Mr. Domino either.
It's true.
It's true. Categorically.
I have heard the news. Alright. While we're on the topic of early internet, in Neopets, what giant food item can you take a slice of daily?
I should know this one.
I never played Neopets, but I'm gonna say banana.
I'm
No.
very good friends with someone who is very into Neopets. It's a slice of?
Yes. No. It's not really something you would consider to have slices.
Right, which is why I imagine
Okay.
it's got that
Right.
like kind of goofy, silly.
It is. We have said the name of this food earlier today.
Oh no! Now we're testing short-term memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I can't even remember 5 minutes ago now.
oh.
Whoa.
Mango. Is it a fruit?
No,
Apple.
it is
Whoa.
not a fruit. It's also not a drink.
Not something that we would think of. Yeah. Let's just have a slice of coffee.
Just a slice of tea.
Yeah. Well,
Cheese, not cheese.
no.
That would be too irreverent for.
Though
for-
this thing can have cheese on it.
Oh. Wouldn't it be slice of bread? That's too regular.
Hmm.
I mean, you also wouldn't consider it to have slices, and my brain wanted to say pizza immediately.
I'm now running through my brain. What put cheese on? What put cheese on?
Well, yeah.
What put cheese on? What put cheese on that we have talked about that would fit?
One thing that would not traditionally having sliced categorically.
Right.
And it's a thing I imagine that you like go to a certain page on the Neopets website, go to get a slice of every day. And I can like imagine the UI in my brain and how the page loads, but the image is just a blur in the middle.
Yeah. You just got the pinwheel in your head.
Its typical color is yellow.
Here's a hint. I don't like this food.
Mango.
No, that's terrible.
You're welcome.
Pineapple?
It is still not mango.
Yeah, because you said it wasn't.
Unfortunately.
I think I already said mango, didn't
No,
I?
that's... God. What is it?
Proving once again that my short-term memory.
Yeah, it's really not good.
I'm so driven by bits that they just come and go so fast and forget about them immediately.
It's the location of this giant food item is in the prehistoric section, which makes sense considering the size of the thing needed to make it could be generated by a dinosaur.
And it's yellow.
It is yellow.
Yeah.
It is
And it can have cheese on it.
Can have cheese on it. Lello. Cake.
No.
It is not cake. You said cake.
So wow. I was so bold with that one. I was so bold with that one.
No,
It's-
legally distinct. Cake the band.
Right.
Yellow. I am
We're getting
just
this.
blanking on all sorts of.
We are getting this, I'm convinced.
Mayonnaise is not yellow, and you would
It's
not
not
slice
yellow.
mayonnaise.
It's not even. Not even. An
I would not
instrument.
put cheese on mayo, just outright. I'm good.
Also true. Also true.
Thanks, though.
Also true. Definitely true.
Is it one of the flavors of chips?
No.
No.
It is French and came up during our discussion of other French
Oh,
things.
omelette. But
It's an
Oh
omelet.
yeah.
That
Oh
was
yes.
loud.
We literally set it up.
That was
Yeah.
my next. That was my next.
proud of
segment
me
for you.
for remembering the chip
Yes.
question at least.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, hey, there's some remembrance. Yes, it is the giant omelet.
And I knew, and in hindsight, I knew giant omelet. In hindsight, I knew giant omelet because you would have a big giant dinosaur egg. And I was just talking about during the break how Stardew Valley has big giant dinosaurs. And you have eggs from them.
Make an omelet from
Look,
it.
we've come full circle. It's fine. That was also like one of the scariest moments and scariest recoveries I've ever had doing that penguin delivery.
Oh, I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep like 10 days. I need to grow these seeds like yesterday. I should have been doing that while I was trying to remember every food on planet Earth. Hi. Got worm bin. Actually,
Worm
didn't get worm bin. That's a check. I'm sorry to get worm fans excited.
Worm? Worm! Not to be confused with Worms the game.
I'm also so behind on keeping track of my levels in Stardew. The thing that makes it confusing is that the levels in game shows what I've unlocked, but not what I have done in terms of getting the experience points. So these ones, where are they? These ones here, they don't show how many experience points I've gotten. They've shown how many fishing level unlocks I've gotten from other checks. So I have to keep track of when I level up in combat and level up in fishing on my own to make sure I'm not missing those checks.
Gotcha, so it's not even like an auto pull.
Right. And if there was a tracker, I'm sure there might be a tracker. I'm not the tracker expert, unfortunately.
Well, if we're talking checks, then you may as well check out this question. Am I right?
Isn't that the truth?
What are the 4 games that Think Fast has featured 2 separate times?
Technically now Stardew Valley.
That is one. Yep.
Yeah.
That was the one that I forgot about until I was like last night. I was like, oh yeah, we're having Stardew on again.
Yeah.
Hang on. Give me
Gabby
1
and,
second.
and Jess. It was
I
a
need to
very good
refresh this
episode.
question because
Very
I'm
bad
so...
Wink
mind
thank
block.
you.
There
Are we counting several SMW fan games as one version of SMW?
No. This would be considered
That's what I
under
thought,
two separate episodes, basically.
I'm gonna go
This
for
was-
like Celeste.
That is
No.
not. Think Fast Live does not
Not
count.
Celeste.
Okay.
That is not. It's not canon.
You've called my
It's not
bluff.
canon.
You've called my bluff.
Yeah.
Because I know Shovda and BK did a thing fast like a while ago, if I remember
Yep.
right, with SMW.
Yeah, they did like multiple SMW games within the
It
same one.
was-
This is like 2 distinct
yeah.
episodes, basically.
Right, okay.
Barn. Oh, progressive barn. Thank goodness. Okay, that's huge. And wing cap. There you go.
Yeah, I can go fly now.
To check. Now I'm trying to think of other Think Fast episodes. Sunflower. Yeah, that's checks. I'm gonna take these over now.
Actually, all 4 of these share a theme in which they were on randomizer episodes.
Okay.
Interesting.
So Stardew is this one, and we've done Community Center in the past. The other 3 have all
Right.
been on in some randomizer capacity.
Some randomizer capacity. Link to
So-
the past.
No, we've only had that on once.
Um.
I'm just gonna start naming
Met-
games I know that are in
Metroid.
Archipelago.
Yeah?
Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is fun.
Which
Yep.
one?
Kingdom Hearts 2.
It is Kingdom Hearts 2.
Good.
I'm currently holding a potato and I'm checking non-crop spots. I should walk over and think for half a second. Full collection of amiibo. That's a pretty good trade for one summer squash. Trade offer. I received full collection of amiibo. Progressive trash can. Say the line. Say the line. Say the line. Say the line.
It's,
You
oh yeah,
received.
it's
Say the
me.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's me.
Sunflower.
I was just like waiting for it to show up in my game. I'm like, wait, I didn't grab that check.
Winter Root is though. Oh, okay, that makes that very easy. Frozen Vito's also in there, so I do need to just put that into mind. There's
So that's 2 of them that we got.
Yep.
Stardew, and then it was Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yep.
Other randomizers. Cave Story?
No.
Nope.
One of these I'm responsible for. It being on twice.
Now I'm.
I feel
Also a
bad
very
'cause I am heavily looking.
Corvime core game. Oh my god, why did I choose to
True.
say that?
So, a Final Fantasy or a Pokemon?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no! Oh
It-
no!
It was very Maycore for a time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. One of the many May hyperfixations.
That's the reason why I know May, actually.
Huh.
Lore.
So it's also in random.
It is in Archipelago. Yes, it
Okay.
is officially supported by Archipelago.
Officially, okay, so it's not just like an AP world.
The other one is not officially supported, but it is a very popular randomizer in general. And it is like in beta, I think.
The funny thing to
okay.
do now is to list off all of the weirdest
Yeah.
games that Archipelago supports.
Just pull
Go
up
ahead.
the multi-world AP news like website.
It is not
Oh.
Hylix 2, I'll say
I was
that.
gonna
Oh yeah, not Hyligs, not was it? No,
Bummer
I wanted to say
Cyberpunk.
No,
It's
it is a 3D platformer.
3D
3D
platform.
platformer. Celeste 64.
No.
So 64 would be an interesting one to have on twice, I think.
Yeah.
Also, can I make mayonnaise now? Mayonnaise!
A Hat in Time.
Anyways, Hat in Time.
Hat in
Yep,
Hat in Time.
that's it.
And time!
Yay.
Yep.
Oh,
so we featured,
Yep.
we did an all-time pieces run, and then I did an Archipelago.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Then the last one, yeah, is a very popular randomizer in general, and it is on the way to being officially supported, but is surprisingly not yet.
Zero Mission?
No.
No.
Now I'm like kicking myself for not
Yeah.
binge watching every single episode.
Honestly.
While sleeping to just like sleep osmosis it into my brain. And
Yeah.
Prepare. Watch
That's
the
what we do.
entire playlist.
yeah, and to watch through all the way to the end for algorithmic purposes.
Of
Wink,
course.
wink, wink, wink.
Oh, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Comment
Hit that
immediately.
notification bell.
Don't care what. Just do it. Thank you.
Thanks. The categories for this randomizer are typically key item randomizer or full item randomizer.
Ooh, and it's not a Metroid game.
Correct.
And key item randomizer, that also makes me want to say Pokemon.
I was gonna say.
Okay. Which one?
Wait,
Okay.
I thought we said no to Pokemon. What,
Well,
earlier?
all right. That was for that.
Why
That was
why
for the specific one.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
sure.
I think you
That was
Yeah.
for me listing off Corvée fixation.
Yeah, because
It's
we
true.
were hinting towards that in time for that one.
Was it Fire Red Leaf Green?
No,
No, I don't think there is.
No.
there is. There is.
there
It's
is?
in beta, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, there is Fire Red Leaf Green in Alpha.
There you go.
So let's just run through all of them, baby.
Honestly,
Gold and
yeah.
Diamond,
silver.
Pearl, Platinum?
No.
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 Very close on one of those
Yeah, you were
guesses.
very
though.
Oh, Soul Silver.
Nope.
No.
The
No.
other one.
Crystal?
Crystal.
It's
Oh,
Crystal.
there you go.
Yeah.
Pride and Shore key
Um,
item
of
randomizer
course.
experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
had full item randomizer on place. So yeah, those are the
Mario.
four. Have some checks.
Woo!
Yippee.
Hope those
Hey.
are helpful.
Progressive powers. Did I plant these seeds, or did I just not think? I did plant the seeds. Time to sleep. Oh, did I get a progressive season? This is gonna be either the worst sleep or the best sleep of my life. Here we go. Ready? Go to sleep for the night. Yes.
Oh, I didn't do
Oh,
that.
thank God I did. Okay.
Did I?
Which means I can now do all of my fishing checks.
Progressive bed sheets.
Essentially, if you don't have another season unlocked, it makes you sleep for a full year.
Just like real life.
So your farm just gets completely overrun, and like all of your animals get mad at you. And summer being here means it's more chest. I do need to go buy the coop and stuff. Let me bring my rocks and sticks and see what else I can get.
I'm just
Go
riding
bar-
this elevator waiting for it.
Go bartering with Robin. Oh, I only have 27 rocks. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go get some rocks first.
Gave my normal route here because I actually don't remember if I did my teleport. I think I did.
There is a ton of grapes though. This is a bunch of tricks. Why don't I do those first?
I still
You eat them?
I did not.
Do you eat grapes?
Yeah. No. Are you gonna eat grapes in the speedrun?
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna eat
What?
What?
No
Serval?
grapes?
no grapes.
No grapes.
This is a disaster for all of us, to be honest. I thought that was grapes. That's not grapes. That's crocus.
I should have made a question of what was eaten in the food percent run.
Oh,
Shoved
there's a
in
lot.
case. That is a lot.
Shoutouts. Are we
That's a
actually
rough
doing
run. No.
that? Okay.
Because I don't know the right answers, so.
But yeah, I can't say the amounts, but I think I know like all of them. There's like chocolate cookie, you have to like drink a soda for Soda Lake.
Mhm.
There's
vanilla.
several like bits of chocolate.
There's
There's
butter.
Chocolate Mountain. There's Cookie Mountain. You have to it's like a there's some amount of butter because of Butter Bridge.
a brutal
Like a 4 teaspoon or something of vanilla extract.
Oh,
It's
Sucks.
There's some donuts as well because of Donut Plains. It's
Yep.
Donut Plains, Vanilla Dome, Butter Bridge, Cheese Bridge, Soda Lake, Chocolate Mountain. So
Sure.
I think that's everything.
That sounds right.
I just don't remember the
Yeah, but
actual amounts.
but it's
Can
trivia.
you tell
for
I'm
Too much.
a good part of the SMW community?
The answer's too much.
Shoutouts to Shovda and BK, especially
real.
BK for doing a food percent run and then having it get invalidated because he forgot one food item.
Aw.
Yep.
I do have really good news for everybody.
Uh-huh.
I can eat the grapes because all of the grapes were actually crocuses. They look very similar.
Huh.
Ow. There is a neat little trick here to kind of slide across the gap and get into the underside of the like Undercity. There we go.
Nice.
It's a little jank. That's
I
okay.
am also combat farming at the same time as I am getting rocks.
Well, in that case, you can also be answering a question.
That's right.
Perfect.
Wait, I wanted to ask one. Can I ask? Can I ask?
Yeah, go
Please,
for it.
please, please.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Do it.
It was pertaining to food earlier.
Oh,
which,
yeah.
This isn't really food. It's more like these are more like magic elixirs. What is the difference between a latte and a cappuccino?
Oh,
It's the amount of. Was it the amount of milk?
one is
There are multiple, but like there's one main difference, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
one is from espresso and one is from just coffee.
They are both espresso drinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does relate to the amount of something.
I swear it was milk, or was it foam?
Oh,
Combine the two.
Pick one, yeah.
Milk.
Yeah, it is. A cappuccino has more foam, like as a
Yeah.
percentage of its makeup, compared to a latte, which only has a little bit. Both good though.
Yes.
true.
Oh. There we go.
Progressive mine elevator is great. Thank you.
Progressive.
I only somehow have like 2 of those so far. This makes 3.
Well, I guess you need more
Rocks.
questions.
More questions.
GDQ's most watched Twitch clip is a moment during which AGDQ 20 run.
Ooh.
AGQ 20 run.
Ooh.
To be honest, I thought this was a lot earlier than 20, but
Is it some sort of world record moment, or is it some sort of like big donation total?
neither, actually. It is
Was
a
it
very it is a
during it?
humorous moment.
Oh,
Was it during Andy's crowd control run?
No.
that's
No.
a really good pull, though. AGD 20. I was at that one.
I'm
we
like
were at that
pretty
event.
sure it's 20. Let me make sure. Because I looked it up and it, like
Season.
this run was in the schedule, but like yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I mean, I don't. I think also it's very possible that like I will also just if I remember
it is.
the
It's AGDQ
moment
20.
or whatever, I will also be like, sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
When
When I was like writing this question, I was like, yeah, this was surely like 2018, but no, it was 20. I just found the VOD.
A humorous moment.
It is a funny moment in which there was there was a fake, let's say.
There was a
Oh,
fake.
was it the blue screen? Was it the fake blue screen in Doom Eternal?
It was not Doom
Not Doom
Eternal,
Eternal,
but
it was
On the right track.
Bioshock.
it was Bioshock. Yep.
Bioshock. There you go.
Hey, that was a pretty humorous moment.
That was
yeah,
a very silly moment.
Yep. It was Blood Thunder's Bioshock run, and yep, fake blue screen specifically into the Skyrim intro as well.
Yep.
When everyone was like, "Oh no, you crashed," and then Skyrim intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you are finally awake. Haha.
Uh-huh,
I know that one.
Very
Yep.
familiar. Okay. Now I can go look at. I can go trade sticks and rocks for places for cows to go. Very important part. Well, also the funny thing is that I'm trading them for other checks, so it's not even that. Pomegranates, that one seeds. Power star behind seaweed and green algae. Foraging level. Power star behind iridium. Power star behind hardwood. Regular power star behind stone. Send that one over.
Now I'll kind of realign myself. Oh.
I do also want to read this one out. Susan Sparkles, the unaired Act Fast After Dark
Oh
pilot.
no.
Oh no.
How did the scripts leak?
Oh no! Oh no!
We gotta bring back
know.
Act Fast. That was iconic, honestly. Basically, what we did on April 1st last year, we had Kiara and Sent on doing a OOT rando, And instead of questions, we just had improv skits for them to do, and it was fantastic.
So fun. Oh, that's
That's
so
sort of like
good.
Yeah.
Who's Line. Oh, that was so
Yeah,
good.
basically,
Yeah,
basically
that's
like
really
Who's Line. It
good.
was like, I think the best moment from that was Sent had to do a Ganon impression for some reason, and it was scary, like in a good way.
Yeah.
Highly recommend checking that one out once you're done watching this.
Perfect. Rebel Merchant. What was he doing on top of Big Busan?
Hiding from Big Boo?
But he's on the roof.
Well, he's not that high up. There's the little level above for the stars where you can
You're
hide.
True.
So I do need to do coop first. Yep. Or not coop, barn. New barn. And then I need to get goats. Which I think is a further unlock. Oh, of course I can't build there. Thank you.
No.
I'll put this in a
that.
random spot. Sure.
God, I haven't biffed that jump in a very long time.
Oh no.
It's fine. I can just go back into the main entrance. At least I didn't fall all the way from the roof, though.
I've been there multiple times.
Yeah, I normally had been doing the Big Boo on the roof last, so it always sucked doing that walk of shame. I'm like, wait, I'm already up here. I might as well go do that first so I could just jump down.
I'm currently just checking the tavern every day to try and see if I can get lucky and not have to learn how to cook. Tortillas can be in there. Oh, Tuesday Traveling Merchant is great. A lot of these checks can just be done by going to the Traveling Merchant as well, which is a bit cheesy, but it's the backwards long jump of this game, basically.
I tried to remind myself to hold the L button, so like on the 1 star for the red coins. So, because that's different than I normally do, but I accidentally held it too early, so guess who has to do the red coins again?
Fun.
Fine.
Well, in that case, sounds like you need more checks.
Do I have to?
See, this is where I would say it sounds like you need more bonus time if you make a mistake, but like I can't do that, so you just get checks instead.
That's fine. I had to go back into the level anyway.
Yeah. The Super Mario 602 was this past weekend, which 2 galaxies in Super Mario Galaxy 2 are remakes of a previous game's level.
Oh, I don't remember the name of it, but
Yeah,
there
that
is
was
one
the
that
first
is
thing I was
the
gonna say.
that is the Womp's Fortress throwback. And
Yeah,
then
it's
the
Throwback
It is
Galaxy.
Throwback Galaxy.
Throwback,
Yeah.
yeah. And then the other one is for the Rico tunnel, or not tunnel, the lighthouse secret in Sunshine. But I
Yep,
don't
it
remember.
is.
Galaxy, yeah. I don't remember Galaxy name.
I'll just give you that because it's a weird name. It's Twisty Trial Galaxy, but it is exactly for that level in Sunshine, yes. So, nice.
Progressive sword. Oh, fishing level is good. I was just about to go fishing.
Hey, speaking of Womp's Fortress, I got the cannon from it.
See, I definitely time all of these questions with the checks because I somehow know and memorize the exact pattern of all 100 of our checks.
You're really
Content
familiar
aware.
with,
Yeah.
really familiar with all of
The
our...
bots are honestly content aware.
I studied the spoiler log all night in preparation. So I knew the
Oh,
perfect
sorry,
time to
are you
ask
okay?
questions.
Very studious. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, my energy's at 0. I can eat the grapes. Hey!
Yes! Yes! Oh my
Hey!
god, this is the best day of my life.
Grapes. Okay. I'm gonna grab this.
I don't even like
star.
grapes that much. I don't know why I made this
No,
a bit.
honestly. Is it a raisin household?
Raisins are pretty chill.
Yeah.
Raisins are
I like the California ones that do jazz.
True.
True.
That's a check. Oh, what a relief.
jazz.
Immediately. Eel is raining only, I think. Yeah, so I have to wait until it rains.
While you're waiting,
Hey.
In
Oh. In order, what are the freebie letters? What are the freebie letters given to Wheel of Fortune bonus round contestants?
Um,
I mean, I know RSTLNE for the.
that's
you
it.
go.
Yep.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
How
I
did
watched
get it?
so much Wheel of Fortune when I was a kid.
Oh, progressive pickaxe is very helpful.
Wait, is that everything?
A chub, a chub. Oh, grapes, save me. I don't know if this works or not. Is it permanent? I can still walk, but I'm still exhausted, which means I won't get full energy tomorrow. That's okay.
I am 2 stars short, I think, from being in the store. Yes. But I've got my wing cap, so I can go back and do some levels. And now I am not. I'm realizing I'm forgetting where some of these levels are. It's fine. That's the one problem with SM64. Oh, perfect.
I'm this much closer to getting your RuneScape account back to you, by the way.
Yes.
Hey,
Are you sure? Are you sure you're
callback.
just not keeping it?
No, yeah, the
Please?
password's right here, and it's the
All right,
same one,
cool.
definitely. And
Okay. And all my items are there.
what?
Oh.
But what was that? What was that? Items? There was none when I got in.
Okay,
Didn't-
that makes sense.
Yeah.
You didn't lose the asbestos, right?
No,
We need that.
That one is, yeah.
We need that one back.
Please.
Really, please, if anything. Asbestos full helm.
Mm.
As best as we can.
Oh.
True. And we're gonna do as best as we can on trivia.
Yeah,
Ooh,
trivia.
Oh.
I
good
feel like
energy.
every time, like around this time into a show, the runners just do the segues for us, and it works so well.
Hey,
There we go.
Well, in that
happy to do
case, from base to peak, what is the tallest mountain in the world? And before you say it, it is not Everest.
right, because it's the one that
Yes.
starts.
Oh.
It's the one that starts underwater.
Right.
This
Uh,
one was said on one of the Think Fasts I was watching, but I do not remember the
It probably
answer.
was.
Really funny.
This is a question I would write twice.
Yeah, that's really funny, and it's a question that I would forget.
The other, yeah, it is one that I have indeed forgotten.
Not because it's a bad question, because I don't remember.
We ask a lot of questions as well.
Also true. Also very true.
Also,
That was going to be a meta question, but I do not know. It's like over 1,000, I think.
Is this the time where I reveal that I actually also pitched a trivia game show, a hotfix show, at the same time during the round, and I am glad it didn't get picked because I can't envy having to come up with that many questions every single week.
It's fun. I just Google stuff, and I'm like, wow, that's
True.
cool.
True.
Let's ask some really obscure question about something no one knows.
And I do also imagine that once you've done it a couple times, you're like, oh yeah, well I can just. I'm watching the 602 right now. I don't know, just do a.
Yeah, right. I was like, I know about. I was like listening to Spotify. I'm like, oh, I can ask about that. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It definitely just thumbs up with whatever I'm doing. But yeah, it is.
Hillman Jaro comes to mind as the only other one of the few ones that I can think of.
No,
I think it's.
this is
in
specifically an
Hawaii.
underwater mountain. Well,
Yeah.
it comes up above ground, but it starts underwater.
Mhm.
It's located in the Americas.
So it is Hawaii.
It is Hawaii. Yes.
Right. Was it one of the volcano mountains that kind of started
I-
in the water?
No,
Yes.
Okay.
Vesuvius is nowhere near that, and I wouldn't have just said Vesuvius.
Yeah.
It's a cool word. I like it.
It is. I'm a big
Yeah,
fan. It comes
Vesuvius, Krakatoa is the other one that comes to
a
mind.
lot of really good consonants in these. Hey, great.
it
Hey,
is.
Helens.
great words all around, team.
Great words. Great
all around.
words. Good talking. It is. It is 2 words.
Okay. And it's not Mount something. The actual
Correct,
mountain
yes,
is the 2
yes.
words. Yeah.
And it is a Hawaiian name, but like
Right.
Okay.
Right.
it's known, I guess. It's not like some obscure thing, kind of. If you know about volcanoes? Question mark.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you know about volcanoes.
Krakatoa is like one that does come to mind, but it's definitely not.
Right.
I am often thinking about volcanoes.
That's good.
Or
I'm
historically
happy.
a big volcano thinker. As oh, it's raining. Okay.
Can't do the star without cannons.
We also did like just ask a question about Krakatoa. I have volcanoes on the mind. Well, we did as
Hey,
Think
yeah,
Fast TM have.
Of course, always.
Of course.
We asked about the loudest sound, and it was from Krakatoa.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. I know a fair amount about psychoacoustics.
Oh yeah, name one.
Name one sound.
Raz, main character of Psychonauts.
Yeah,
Oh.
Raz.
Can't catch
Raz,
me in a
you
trick.
trivia.
I know trivia like the back of my hand. What was the question?
What's my hand?
You know,
I am like
Trivia?
racking my brain to try and think of like, big tall object names.
Yeah.
And the best that
It's
I've
like
got
what-
is Big Mountain, but it wouldn't be Mount Big Mountain. I know that for sure.
Mount Big Mountain.
yeah, so I think its name in Hawaiian is like Mount something, but in English it's not. Like
Gotcha.
what you would consider it as is not like Mount X.
Yeah. It's not like it's mountain range. Like mountain range. It's just like one physical mountain/volcano.
Sure.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I just got like every single pickaxe upgrade in one day. That's pretty good.
Any other ideas?
I do not, and I don't want to start trying to guess because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
gonna start. Yeah,
I'm gonna start making a fool of myself
Alright.
now. Like I have
Well-
already.
yeah. The
You,
knowledge that it is a Hawaiian word makes me go.
Yeah.
I don't want to try. I don't want to try too hard.
Yeah.
You did get the location, so you get a
Yeah.
check for that. But it is Mauna Kea.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. I don't think I
So
would've gotten
Everest is the tallest mountain above sea level, like from base to peak. Like it reaches
Right.
the highest from sea level. Mauna Kea is 33.5 thousand feet, where Everest is 29,000 feet. But a majority of it is underwater. So above sea level, it's only about 13.8 thousand feet.
that.
Then there's also another mountain in Ecuador, which is like the furthest from the center of the Earth, like because the equator bulge, but that's a whole other thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Of course. Remember that for your next trivia night at wherever you go for trivia that isn't here, I guess.
I mean, unless we do a trivia night at GDQ,
You know,
which might happen.
give me enough notice and I'll write questions.
It's a week enough notice.
Yeah, I did all these questions 2 days
I was,
ago.
yeah, I was just gonna,
Yeah.
I can imagine getting used to doing them the night before.
Yeah, I usually
Yeah.
do them the day of.
Yep. Yeah.
Me in college. Also me
Sure.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Do,
this one's not geography.
In person, think fast at the in the tournament room.
Maybe next event. Gotta pitch that. Alright. If I wanted 30 lives on starting a new game in Contra, what would I have to do?
Konami code. Up,
yeah.
down, left, right, BA start.
Awesome.
good.
Good job. You did it. Think fast, everybody.
I have 2 power stars for that.
Heck yeah.
The real answer, of course, is ask very nicely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's grind levels. And
And then if they say no, cry.
Sorry, the
John
correct
Konami, can I please have 30 lives?
Sorry, the correct answer is do arbitrary code execution on the main menu,
Right,
up-
Ace.
Yeah.
simply for starting
Yeah,
with
let me
30
let me
lives.
just do scale reference manipulation.
Yeah. Load up Paper Mario.
Stop and swap.
Stop and swap on the
swap.
NES. Alright, you say that, that is a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is a thing with
golf.
tennis and Mario.
Near ten-
Right, yeah, and that's why I mixed. That's why I seemed to insinuate that I thought that Paper Mario was on the NES.
Someone needs to make a demake of Paper Mario for the NES.
That would be cool.
I mean, they demade Halo for the Atari, so it can't be
Ooh.
done.
I'm just waiting for people to make UFO 50 mods where they add more games. I think that's a really
That'd be
fun
cool.
concept.
I mean, we could just have UFO 50 on the NES.
True. I think it already would work on the NES.
Game Maker NES export. I am now just fishing.
Do I have any fish questions?
Yo, actual wet
I don't
fish.
think so.
No! I fell
Oh,
off.
Oh, no.
Quicksand.
I also
This
need
one's
to
about
do-
water.
That's good. I like water.
Water and water and water.
Well,
water.
this one's kind of anti-water.
Oh no.
When
Sand.
sand. When only considering oceans, what is the only triple landlocked U.S. state?
Only
Oh.
considering oceans?
That's like
Only considering oceans, so not like
Colorado?
basically. Triple landlocked would
Triple,
mean
that would be quadruple. I mean, Minnesota? Because we've got
Oh.
Superior.
no.
What does it mean to be landlocked?
So triple landlocked specifically is that state does not border oceans. The states that
Oh.
border it do not have any oceans next to them, and the states that border them do not have any oceans.
Oh,
So-
okay, I see what you mean. I was
Right,
thinking
right,
like on
exactly.
each
It's not
side.
sides
for
of
whatever
Right.
reason, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is like
That's why I was so impressed when you said quadruple landlocked, because I was like, do you just know that off the top of your head? Like, is there
Right.
states that are quadruple landlocked but not triple landlocked? Or there's only one?
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. So if you consider like Great Lakes and stuff, then there aren't any triple ones, but only with oceans. There's
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's probably one in that Great Lakes area. I'm gonna say like one of the Dakotas.
no. It is close to that though. That is one of the border ones. It is not Montana, because that
No.
borders Idaho, which borders a couple other stuff.
Illinois?
No. Because that does some stuff.
That does
You know.
some stuff.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, I think Illinois is like 2 degrees of separation. It is doubly landlocked though,
Okay.
Now I'm just like,
but not triple.
now I'm just state remembering mode.
Yeah.
It would be maybe. Somebody said
Border
Minnesota.
states
but I was
like
prepared for
between
unfixed.
like bordering Canada and Mexico, or like border states of like the Great Lakes.
Bordering South
Neither.
Dakota, right?
Yeah, South Dakota is one of the immediate borders.
Okay.
Okay. Iowa.
No. You're around it though.
Iowa. Yeah, there was Iowa, North Dakota, Montana. Not Kansas. Nebraska.
It is
Oh.
Nebraska.
Yep.
There you go. I'm only kind of embarrassed about how few states I know.
Yeah. I mean, we hit the Midwest, so like I do Minnesota. I'm like hello.
Admittedly, currently fish on the brain, and
Yeah.
you can't fault me for having fish on the brain.
Yeah, speaking of fish on the brain, I'm surprised we never did web fishing.
True. Web fishing archipelago when?
How would that
Yo.
even work?
Each fish is a new check.
There is a channel in the Archipelago Discord for it. I don't
Is
know
there?
what its
Yeah.
implementation
there
is.
was
if there
a
even is
thread
one
put
yet.
up for it.
Yeah, it might be just the thread. I don't know what progress.
There's a working version of Vacation Simulator, which is a VR game,
Yep.
and the idea of doing an archipelago entirely in VR is really funny and really scary.
All right, can I just say I really appreciate one lone wishy-washy?
Just one.
Just one. Okay, I need to be careful here, because if I get this star and then the whoops, well, it doesn't matter anymore. I was gonna say
Into the sand.
if I spawn the secrets star before that elevator hits the ground, the game crashes.
Great.
Right
Speaking of games with Archipelago implementation, the Centurion is a popular, extremely hard challenge in which co-op game?
Keep talking to me, nobody explodes.
That's it.
Yep.
I love that archipelago so much because it also randomizes the bomb defusal manual. So you have to learn that one from scratch as well.
I have
that's
not looked into that,
incredible.
but I like
wanna
that a
play that
lot.
one.
That's really good.
sounds like a horrifying game to play on
Oh,
Archipelago.
absolutely.
Is
yeah.
that officially supported?
That one's in development, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's in
Yeah,
beta.
wasn't
so far, I
sure.
believe.
That's really cool.
If you ever are interested in finding out what games are in beta, there is multiworld.news for a list of all the AP rules.
True.
Yeah.
There is also a big Google sheet of everything that's being worked on.
Yep.
Which also updates you on how close it is to being like you could probably play it if you're not an Archipelago big fan. I was gonna say freak. I can say that. Archipelago freak. Because then it's like you know what's playable and what's not.
Right. Yeah, I was looking at the Super Mario Sunshine implementation, which is not... I mean, it's there, but it's got bugs. So
Yeah.
it's almost workable, but...
One of our friends, Friday Fables, he had actually taken the time to build a manual AP integration of Mario Eclipse, like the Sunshine Eclipse one. And
Oh,
that
that's
was
cool.
nuts.
Yeah.
What was cool though is apparently someone decided to actually start working on like an implementation of it. So it was like, well, the logic's pretty much done. Here you go.
There was an earthquake during the night. What does that mean?
Hey, I was really hoping you weren't gonna ask. I was really hoping you weren't gonna
Okay,
ask.
I retract the question then.
Okay, great. That doesn't count as a trivia one, right?
In Stardew Valley.
No,
It's an
no. I've played a ton of Stardew Valley in randomizers. I actually have only completed the community center in a Stardew Valley randomizer. I think it's a really fun approach because I should also reveal that I've watched too much videos about Stardew Valley, and so I have a lot of like latent knowledge sitting in the back of my brain, and so that's where I was like, I would probably enjoy a randomizer of it. And then there was one time that we were doing an async, which is when you play Archipelago but not at the same time, which is a very fun way to play games in a group without having to all meet up at the same time. Where I was like, why don't I just do Stardew Valley and learn it? And so, lo and behold.
Yep, lo and behold.
Still don't know. Still don't know what the earthquake means.
I don't know how. I mean, evidently it's not that important to the
Right.
randomizer. So
Yeah, to the randomizer. It indicates that something has opened up, something has changed. I think it might be something about like, there's like something in the desert perhaps has opened up, but yeah.
Dude, Reggie Rock spawns in the desert.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
very true. Usually very true.
Yeah. God, let me relearn Braille.
Yes.
I spoiled myself on the Reggie puzzle when I was young because I had the Emerald Strategy Guide. I was just like reading through it for fun, and then I saw I was like, "What? Why Braille? I'm confused." And then I realized, oh,
Yeah. Hey, shoutouts to strategy guides and like
yes.
manuals.
Honestly,
I used to have the Pokemon Emerald manual permanently in my desk drawer to be able to pull it at any moment for no particular reason. I just like video game manuals. They're neat.
They are very neat. Bring back
Yeah.
video game manuals.
honestly,
I have the
Ouch.
Pokemon XD manual here with me.
I used
Pretty
to have
sick.
Pokemon
Yeah, the
XD,
graphics are like it's just so wholesome.
Mind-boggling, as many would
goes into
say.
these.
Yeah, I used to have the XD GameCube. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, me
nice,
too.
one
nice.
with the man.
the little decals on it.
Yeah, the little
Mhm.
decals. It had the Shadow Lugia in the little disc where the
Yep.
GameCube logo would normally be.
Mm.
Yeah, I have that one too. I think I removed the decals from it though.
I think I have entered every single stage. No, just now. Yeah,
As of now.
as of now.
Well, to celebrate that, what are the three major types of mechanical keyboard switches? Not
Oh,
brands.
I know that's gonna be
Linear,
linear
optical,
tactile
and
cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
tactile. Right.
You answered
optical.
them in
Optical
reverse
is a
order.
modifier that you can add.
Yes. Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Okay,
Optical
this is the most
what I was
embarrassing
thinking
thing I'm going to reveal by myself. What does a keyboard switch do?
Great question. Do
it
you want me to?
is-
I
You
have
know.
visuals. Do you want me to
Yeah,
show
you know what? Yeah, Evie, you
have a tester?
all the keyboards.
I've only ever
Just all the
used
keyboards.
laptop keyboards.
Yeah.
You've only
so
used the chiclet. I'm sorry.
I should not be doing this because I am so behind. However,
Demonstration of
join
keyboards.
me.
Ooh, the
So,
zoom in.
This is a mechanical keyboard switch. There is
Okay.
a button there. You put a key on top of that, where that little plus is,
Right.
and then you just put that in a grid on your
oh,
keyboard.
and then it just makes a key.
Yeah. So
Yep.
then there's like a contact inside that bridges the gap between. There's like these two little like spiky bits right there. Bridges the gap between the two spiky bits, not
Skype?
Skypey bits. Wait,
Skypey
Skype?
bits.
I mentioned 2024.
The Skypey bits.
And then that's why you can like pull them out and do different switches. So some people really like certain
switch 'em.
switches. Some people like you can indeed switches.
Okay.
I'm playing a video game. What happened?
Oh.
Something about keyboards.
You have
Keyboard?
to stop me. You have to stop me. I will just do that.
It's true. So I will say I recently built a keyboard back in October, and actually Evie and my good partner Zoe helped me pick out stuff for keyboards.
One of my favorite gifts is to make custom keyboards for people. It's fun.
Oh, I don't
And
know
then
where
you
the.
Curse
We have a
them with
check.
having to have that for the rest of their life, because then they go, wait, but I like these switches and these keycaps and these of this
and
and
these
this
and these
of
and these,
Yeah.
and suddenly very expensive.
Yeah.
Where did any of the money go?
We have a check of a question unintentionally tailored to the contestant's knowledge that we have not seen yet. So
Okay.
Oh, fish. Progressive pan. Say the line.
Hey, me.
Yeah. Whoops, I missed that.
Say the line, Bart.
I do love Mr. Key's Playing Rat as one of the check names. There's some really good check names. I sometimes when I'm doing an async and throwing in a lot of games together, I will throw in Muse Dash, which is a rhythm game only for some of the names that it carries.
Yeah,
Hey.
we
Bomb sniffing Pomeranian, which
yeah.
is so fun
Hey.
to find nearly anywhere.
if you want to see Muse Dash in Archipelago, check out Think Fast First Archipelago episode where we did Muse Dash
Hey,
Yeah.
and A Hat in Time, but also Muse Dash.
I love rhythm game archipelagos. I think they're just
Is
conceptually
there,
really
is there
fun.
Miku Mega Mix?
There
There
is.
is,
I,
yeah.
There's,
Oh my
with
God.
Prodigy,
Gotta
Yeah.
get Greta on that.
I was
It's in
just
beta,
gonna-
yeah.
I was about to start reaching for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Miku figures that are just sitting around my desk.
I mean, I see
OMG, hi,
you on
Miku.
your couch. So
yeah,
that's
yep,
big
yeah.
enough.
Oh, Traveling Merchant Monday, thank you so much. It's Wednesday.
It is Monday actually. That is when Think Fast is.
Great point.
So very fitting. Hey, how about we do one more question and then go to our second break?
Sounds
Sounds
good
good to me.
All right. In that case, what is the scientific name of the western lowland gorilla?
Buddy.
Buddy. Just a
Friend.
little
I mean, it would be something. No, primate would not be the classification, would it?
This one is in here because I found it funny. So do with that hit what you will.
Honestly, yeah, I get that. Why am I not catching anything? I can switch to the different run, but is it just because I don't have any? I thought that's. Sorry, I thought that sardines would fit. Oh, sardines in the fall. Don't know why I'm here. I don't need to be fishing. I'm just doing it for the love of the game. Lowlands. I feel like this is those words ring like funny previous moment that I've experienced, Bells. So I know it's a funny thing deep in my brain.
It is 3 names.
Sure, yeah, because it would be class, genus, and species.
It is genus, species, subspecies in this case.
Thank you. Yes, that one.
Okay.
This one is a little bit specific, but it's for good reason.
Genus should be easy because it's all monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is specifically the genus of gorilla.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
So whatever that is.
And all of us know it. All of us know it. But I'm just waiting until I get the full thing to say it.
Yeah.
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 I'll consider it.
Oh, Chris.
It is. I mean, it's easier. I mean, I feel like you've already saw the right words in some order.
Yeah. Of course. It would not be. Primate is a separate thing. Primate.
I think that's a classification,
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
but it's not.
I don't have any mail. Why did I click?
Genus, species, subspecies. Yeah, any of my biology just went right out the window. A calendar for the year 1927.
That's
Ah.
usually important.
Do you think that's
Probably
relevant
want to
this
try
year?
that out. It's in a very humid area.
It's very wobbly calendar all of a sudden.
Very well.
Ah, it was usable in 2022. That's why this was in here.
That's really funny.
Well,
I'm gonna go. Oh! I got it. This is the simplest one. This is the simplest. Hey, Occam's razor, simplest answer.
uh-huh.
Gorilla.
Yep,
Well
Yeah.
done. Well done.
that's it.
You saved Think Fast.
Great.
Buffalo.
Yep.
Oh, lovely.
The genus is gorilla, the western gorilla is gorilla, and the western lowlands gorilla is gorilla. So,
That's
excellent.
incredible.
With that, I'll send a couple more checks.
Yep.
Neither
There
of them
we
are
go.
announcements, but if y'all are ready to pause for the second break,
Yeah.
Yep. I
do
need
so.
to surface from the water so I don't drown.
just let me know.
In like 3 seconds.
You should
Okay.
you should just pause in the middle of drowning. I think that's
Yeah.
forget about it in 5 minutes and then just deal with the consequences then.
Alright,
Deal
so
with the consequences of my
let's
actions.
pause in 3, 2, 1, pause.
Woo!
Once again, we are not going anywhere for a little bit, at least. We have a bit more to go in this archipelago, but first, some announcements.
Announcements. I love saying announcements. Every single Think Fast, such as GDQ's next all-woman and femme speedrunning event, Frost Fatales 2025, will be live from March 9th to March 16th, benefiting the National Women's Law Center. Visit gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information on the event. And of course, Games Done Quick is hiring. We're looking for new showrunners for 2025. If you are interested in a part-time work with a recurring show, go to gamesdonequick.com/jobs for more info. We love employment. Join the official GDQ Discord and add the Hotfix role, where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff, and more. Use !Discord to Twitch or in Twitch chat for more info. Thank you very much.
We'll be back in a little bit. Welcome back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Swoos.
And I am also your host, Sparkle. It's late.
Sure are. In case you forgot how the game works, we are doing something a little bit differently this time. We are doing a co-op multi-world archipelago randomizer, and trivia questions this time are checks for our two runners playing Stardew Valley and Super Mario 64. Again, play along in chat. You should do that. Y'all are really smart. So, are y'all ready to go to continue the last leg of this archipelago?
Yep.
All right.
Ready to go?
In that case, it is time to think fast yet again. In 3, 2, 1, go.
The grapes were elsewhere. I just didn't look in the right spot.
Oh no.
Great start.
Terrible news.
Terrible news. Those tricky grapes.
What level foraging do I have? Is that even possible to forage? That's a great question.
Have you learned how to pick a grape from a vine yet?
It's difficult. It's way more difficult than you would ever think. There is another roundabout way I can get the quality crops bundle, but coffee bean eggplant. I might have eggplant
Are
already.
you sure it's not the body?
So yeah, I guess going back into it, how are y'all doing in terms of progression into your randomizers?
I am pretty far along. I've entered every single level, so like the only checks I pretty much haven't gotten are the ones that are like physically locked behind items. Mainly Vanish Cap, Metal, well not Metal Cap, Vanish Cap and the Bob Cannon, Rainbow Red Cannon. That's it. I only
Stardew
need
Valley
four.
is one of the games that suddenly all comes together at once. But I'm at a good pace. I'm definitely not finishing first though. Like by far, I'm not finishing first.
Yeah.
That's funny. I've only gotten Demetrius this far into it. This one doesn't matter because you unlock these separately, actually. But hey, got a dagger for it. Thanks.
Ooh, I can actually go back to Dire Docks to do the pole jump.
Oh, the best star in the game.
Yep.
Read as the worst star in the game.
it is always impressive to me, the runners that can get that red coin star without the poles. I don't understand how they do it.
Wall jumps.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah, I'm looking
tricky
into
speed
learning.
shenanigans, but it just does not click in my brain.
Yeah, I'm looking into learning 120 star, and that is not on my list of things I'm looking forward to.
Once again, I'm trying to remember where things are. I think Dire Docks was here. That or it was in Big Boo's Haunts. No.
You know what I am looking forward to?
More questions? More questions?
Having a question asked by Sparkle.
Yeah.
Choice day.
Whoa.
So excited. I gotta do that more.
I like this one. What is Tingle's canonical age?
35.
Yes.
Wow.
Think fast. All right, round 2.
Wow.
Another one.
What was the former and original name of what is now Disneyland Paris?
I just,
Come on.
Defunct Land, don't fail me now.
I think he has a video about this.
Right, exactly. They wouldn't, did they not call it, because I know they were trying to appease people, because people in France did not really want it. Did they call it something French?
No, it's like an English name. It's
Disney.
Disney.
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
you could pronounce it with a French accent.
True. I do think there are bonus points on the line for doing so, as I understand.
Sure, yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a more refined name compared to like what the other parks are, but then they changed it, so I don't know. It didn't work.
Is it like Disney Experience?
Enchanté.
Is it something like that?
It refers to its location.
Oh.
It is location referential.
So it was
in a
formerly,
way.
or no, it's
Right.
now Disneyland Paris?
Correct.
So it would be
Okay,
like
then what?
Disney on the Sea or something like that. Or
It's
Disney,
more
Disney in the Mountain kind of thing.
sort of. It's more general.
Okay.
Or general.
Oh, Disney Euro Disney.
Yeah.
Euro Disney.
Euro Disney.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I
I
just-
didn't do it in a French accent.
Go on.
Sorry.
Go on.
Disney Euro.
Sorry, it's
Just make
actually
that up.
Euro Disney.
Ah.
It's
I took-
funny
I
that
took-
happened.
I took French in high school, and I did not retain
Okay.
a single thing other than
Yes.
Petit Déjeuner, clearly, as referenced earlier in this very episode of Think
Oh.
Fast.
Hey, thank you for Mario's cricket bat from the non-existent Mario cricket game,
Nope,
which
that's
you know,
wrong.
untapped market.
True.
Insane.
I think Mario should have a cricket game.
Yeah, I can see that, honestly. I swear Dire Dogs was in the first section, but I'm not remembering anything.
I need to kill a bunch of these enemies in the mines for 2 checks, so we will hopefully have 2 birds and a scone at the end of this.
Ooh, that sounds
Two
good.
birds and one scone.
Yeah.
Yo.
You know what that
Any-
reminds me of?
What does that remind you of?
A question.
It does, doesn't it?
Just the act of asking a question. I don't have a bird question, I don't think. What is the minimum number of people needed for 50% of the time, 2 of them sharing a birthday?
Oh, it's shockingly
23?
low. Yeah.
It is 23.
Yeah,
Yep.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to say 21, but I was like, I think it's 23.
Nice. It's the birthday paradox, I think it's called.
Yes.
Basically, when you think of it naively, it's like, oh, that can't be right because they
Right.
can't share my birthday. But it's any 2 people sharing a birthday, not just with a
Yep.
specific person. So
Mhm.
the amount of possible pairs is 360 sun or whatever makes it 50%. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
cool stuff. One of the easier math questions we've asked.
That was the one random bit of trivia I do know. Or one of the few bits of random trivia.
I don't know if I have any hard math questions because that's not allowed here anymore ever since the
Oh
Stardew
no,
incident.
those are the ones I'm good at.
Not ever since the event.
The incident, yeah.
The event.
We still have so many more questions.
What floors of the mines is this on? Is a great question.
Still. I'm going bonkers. I don't remember what the entire task was.
See, at least you have the randomization for courses and secrets separate, so it's not in metal cap or something,
You're right,
which is
exactly.
the worst.
That is one of the reasons why I don't do that.
Same, yeah. I've had levels in metal cap and they're hard levels, so you die and then you got to get to metal cap
Go
again.
all the way
Worst
back
time.
and it sucks. There we go. Okay. Found it. Oh, 10 more stars. Yeah, so one thing, at least with SM64, is a lot of the time it would be 70% completion, or 70 stars for actual your goal. But they recently, I say recently, it was probably within the last year or so, decided to switch things over from going by you put the exact stars that you want as your goal to a percentage of the stars in the pool as the goal. So math gets weird. I used to, of course, have my mindset to be 69 for the haha funny number. But now with I haven't quite figured things out for percentage, so right now it just ticks it down to 61 stars needed instead of 70 or 69.
Makes sense. Quick question. In
What?
hours, how long is the co-op world record for Gran Turismo 4 100%?
Is that on the schedule
I don't know.
of the
no.
upcoming?
No, it is certainly not, for good
No.
reason.
Oh, I see. Then probably over 4 hours.
Yes,
That's a good start.
by a lot.
Wait, sorry, I totally spaced it out. Which GTA?
Gran Turismo 4.
Sure, not even the right game. Great work.
Look, if you can make the 4 turn into an A, then it's GTA. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
If you don't think
Gran
about it.
Turismo.
that's the co-op. Any percent?
100%.
100%.
So it's probably because it requires real-time waiting of some season or something like that.
No.
I know it's. I always get these two mixed up. There's the GameCube game and then the Game Boy Advance game that I always manage to mix up.
I think this one's
the one about the
PS2.
sun, and then there's the other.
Oh, yeah.
Because Boktide's the Power of the Sun, if I remember right. The other one starts with a B, but I don't remember. But there's one on the GameCube that takes a week or two of in-time waiting for an item to turn into the shampoo.
Bait and Kaidos, yeah.
Bait and Kaidos.
This is not that, but
Yeah, it's not that long. It's
I will say, one of the challenges in this 100% speedrun is to complete a 24-hour long race.
Ooh.
At minimum. You need to complete
so
a 24-hour race.
We're talking about and because it's co-op, I imagine it's both players have to get first place or something like that.
It's co-op because they took turns playing the game.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. That's the much more simple
Yeah.
answer, of course.
Yes.
Okay. 100%
Is
hours.
it something silly like exactly like 20 like it's like 25 hours because the rest of the game does not take nearly as long?
No, it is much more than that.
Okay.
Are
The,
we in the triple digits? So I'm
the-
gonna say like
the-
105.
It is not, but it is in triple digits. The speedrun, the SRC timer for this is in days.
Whoa.
It is X days, X hours. So
2 days, 3 hours. That's not triple digits. Trust me, when I say I'm a fan of math questions, it's non-calculator based math questions.
math and numbers are different. I'm convinced.
Yes, true.
I 100% agree. That's exactly how I feel about this. So it'd be like 5 days or something.
More.
More 7 days.
Wow.
More.
Oh, no
10
wonder it's a
days,
co-op.
7 hours.
That's like a.
It is not
that's a-
10 days.
It's a. You
I
gotta.
mean, we
How
doing
can
a
you
hot
not
and
buy-
cold.
Yeah, it's less than 10 days.
8 days, 4 hours.
More.
9 days, 3
12
hours.
Close enough. It's 9 days, 14 hours, or
Whoa.
230.5 hours.
Jeez.
They uploaded it into a YouTube playlist of 1 hour
Sure.
segments, so there's
Yeah,
230
Sure.
videos in the
Oh,
playlist.
classic YouTube.
And all of
but
them
yeah.
have 301 views.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's classic YouTube.
mode.
I did find Ghostfish, which is a really funny one to get right now. That's usually like one that you can accidentally get in the specialty fish bundle. Let me plant all of these eggplants and then I'm gonna sleep until I see rain.
In my BK mode tradition, I am going back to the roof of the castle.
Oh, you're BK? I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, I really only need 4 more stars, but I mean, if we want to, of course, keep you going, then I would need my Vanish Cap, my Bob Cannon, my Rainbow Ride Cannon.
Okay,
Wait,
let me
there's-
check. Let me check let me check Clint's shop because there's some checks in there.
There's multiple things in this run that are 1 day long. What?
Oh,
That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
This is a 1,000 kilometer race. Yeah, I can see why it's 9 days long. And they also had one PS2 crash that lost them 20 minutes.
oh.
No.
Hey, 20
No
minutes?
way.
20 minutes?
Okay, 20 minutes
20
over the
yeah.
course of a 10-day run? That's not
20
Like
minutes
20
is
minutes,
not a
oh,
big deal. That's nothing.
You pray that happened after the 24-hour
Yeah, right.
seconds?
Well, I
Because
mean,
that
yeah.
puts the fear of God in a person.
Yeah, I wonder
Like,
when they do that in the route.
Right.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's rough.
Uh,
Yeah, that's why it was 4 people that did that over a week and a
Yeah.
half, basically, or just under a week and a half. Yeah, I'm good. I would not want to do that.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
This.
Oh wait, this is So I was looking at one of the races in the game, and it was like you can make this race not 24 hours by using this mode. This category does not use that mode, so they did multiple 24-hour races apparently.
No.
Yikes.
I
So
did get a silver star quality grape, so it is possible without sleeping a bunch of days. I think I got more mine checks though. I did not. Okay. Do I? Can someone check? Do I have 2 progressive barns unlocked?
oh, unlocked? I don't know.
I have 1 for sure because I have the regular barn.
Let's see. You have 1, 2. You have 2.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, I love
Next
this
question.
question. No, I want to ask this
Yeah,
one.
go
This
for it.
one's for me.
Go for
I
it.
like the
then.
answer. Okay, thanks. What is the name of the co-op mode in the Super Mario Galaxy games?
I know it's with the Luma and the 2-player controls the
That's the
stars.
Luma.
It's a very
The
cute name.
Wiimote. Yeah.
Yeah, the second player has that like P2 yellow star cursor.
Yep.
Mhm.
And in Galaxy 2, you have
Buddy mode?
actual Luma.
Star-
Not,
No.
not Buddy
Not
Buddy.
Star-
No.
I think it was similar.
It's like Starbits something.
It's a pun.
Yeah, it's a very
It's a
cute
pun.
pun.
Fun.
It's a co-op
I-
pun.
This is a
Say co-star?
Co-star.
co-star.
Yeah.
Really cute.
Co-star.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
like-
that. I saw that. I was like, wait, I love this. I want to
That's-
ask the
that's
question. What
great.
Swoosh does.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was-
his
I was a-
co-star. Uh-huh.
I was
Co-star.
about to call that an EV time sink because I would just be thinking of puns for like the next 30 minutes trying to get that one.
I would
any
have
other
gently guided
fun?
you in the right direction.
Sure, of course.
Very
yeah.
gently.
Yeah.
Very gently. Hold it down, Jake.
I don't
Oh,
think I have
bus
any more fun
repair. When did that
questions.
happen? 45 minutes ago?
Oh my.
Let's see.
It is technically rain. Wait, does green rain count as? Does green rain count as regular rain?
It has rain in the name. Sure.
It does.
I'll get a taste of it. See how it feels.
True. Yeah. All right. Think fast. Sora's Edition. Sora's Edition into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate makes the roster how large?
100?
It's not 100.
More than 100.
Less than 100.
Yeah, it was like, I'm pretty sure it was close. Because there was like 70, I think, or so at the start of Ultimate. When they were first adding.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
It was
I don't
like
remember.
somewhere around 70.
Pretty
I
sure it was
remember.
78, I think, at the start.
I'll say that
Was
that's
it-
not right.
82.
If you're counting DLC, no.
Oh, it would be 80, 88.
Oh,
I'll give it to you. It's 89.
Yeah, 89.
89.
Ah,
Well, wouldn't it be 78 at the
Oh,
start at base game?
his-
Because
Because 80,
Um,
because there was one DLC character that was free.
There
Yeah,
were
yeah, Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so. 2 waves of 5 DLC and then Piranha
Yeah.
Plant.
so 11 characters. That's 78. Swoos.
78.
Hmm.
Math.
I don't know about that one.
Number.
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Numbers.
89 minus 11. Let's see. Let's see who character number 78 is. Actually, the Smith website counts them wrong because they count echoes as
Yeah,
not
they don't. They
unique.
count
Yeah.
Incineroar as 78 or 60, whatever.
Actually, Sephiroth is number 78,
Oh my god.
and Sora's number 82. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
Anywho.
this one isn't math. Well, it has numbers in it. Where do 50 to 60% of the residents of the Australian town Coober Pedy live?
In funny little tents.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. You say
Town.
in.
Like-
I'm imagining the question. The answer to the question is not in the town that you just named out loud.
It is in the town. They
It's
live in
in
a
the
certain
town.
spot in the town.
Okay.
Do they all live? Do they all live in the hotel? Like there's like a
No.
hotel and they all live in it.
There is a place in Alaska where everyone lives in one apartment building. but
That's what
different.
I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not really a location. It's kind of like
Is it like a structure?
Oh, it's like they live in fear. Easy.
it's not a state of mind. It is
Okay.
a place that you can go, but it's in northern South Australia. So if you know anything
New
about
South Wales?
that's a different state.
Okay, sure. Yeah, well,
South Australia
no
is the
wrong-
state. They're in the
no
north.
wrong
of
answers,
that.
right?
True.
They're in the north
Well,
part.
Well,
so I
many
mean,
wrong answers, no dumb answers, except for
That's
all
true.
the ones I say.
So there is a reason why they live in this place within the town because of their location in Australia.
Are they in like one of the? I can't remember the actual name, but it was like one of the large deserts across Australia.
Yes.
In the outback. So like they need to like live in a certain location.
They need to live
the
in like
outback.
Sort
a
of.
particular shade of some sort.
Yes. But where?
Mm.
What is the shadiest and coolest place you can go to if you're in the middle of the desert?
Under a tree.
There's a shadier and cooler place.
Really?
In water?
Yep.
In water?
No.
No.
They're just
That'd be
they're
cool,
just in
though.
little
I mean, yeah,
underwater
'cause they're
houses.
chilling.
All I
That
can
would
think
be
of is like the
cool.
oases.
That would be cool. Okay, is the answer? The answer
Oh.
isn't indoors, is it? 80% of them live
That-
indoors.
That would be funny, but no.
What would be the plural of oasis? Oases?
I think it's
Oasis?
oases, yeah.
Oases?
No, it is. So yes, they live in. It is within the boundaries of the town. It's not like another place. It is part of the town. It's not a location, and they're there because it's hot.
Are they underground?
Yes.
There you go.
Whoa! Oh, that's cool. That's really neat.
So Cooper PD is a copper mining town, I think. And there you go. Have your rainbow rod cannon for that one. And yeah, people live underground because it's too hot. And also because they have like the infrastructure because mining, I think.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. It's a big part, I imagine.
it was an opal mine.
Oh.
So that's cool.
I should have just slept through the green rain, because then I wouldn't have even had to ask the question. Because all of the townspeople are hiding in the Stardrop Saloon because they're scared of the green rain.
I would be too if the
I
rain
would
was
be
green.
too. Yeah. Well, all of them except for Demetrius, who is inspecting a plant.
Of course, the green rain plant.
Right.
I mean, is the green rain what we get when people say make it rain?
True.
I'm gonna do some fishing checks while I'm waiting for that shop to open.
Oh. I don't do that trick that often. I was worried about screwing it up.
This one is one that I feel like I learned yesterday when I wrote the question, so clearly you'll know it. What is considered to be the first co-op arcade game?
Ooh.
Co-op.
I mean, no. Pong never appeared. That wouldn't be
Yeah, 'cause that would be
co-op either, because that would be
Well,
versus.
think about it.
Maybe you go back and... Well, technically, you can play any game co-op as long as
Okay.
you do Death Trade.
Yes, this one was intended to be played with a partner on a team.
Sure.
On a team. Okay, you are actually working together. Right there.
Yes,
Okay.
you are on a team with someone. And Pong is, yeah, pretty close.
Was it? No, I was going to say two-player Pong. But...
Well, if you were playing tennis and you had a partner,
Oh, yeah. doubles.
Oh, they were both on the same side of the screen.
it was a different game. What would it have been called?
Then called Duos. Pong. Oh, Pong 2. Now with more Pong paddle.
Wait, just
Regressing.
plaster that on the top of the arcade.
Yeah.
Now with more Pong paddle.
now with more Pong.
It is a straightforward name based on tennis.
Okay, so it would be like Deuces, because is that Duo?
Yes,
In
but
tennis?
not.
Gotcha.
Deuce is, I think, like a score. Or like
Yeah,
an
that's
advantage.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is right. So it would be something more like Partners, or nope, that would not be a great name for a game console. Game console.
It is. What did you say?
What? No, I was saying doubles would be like the style
Doubles.
of tennis because there's singles and doubles.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
That's it,
Pong
that's the
doubles.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pong
Congrats.
doubles.
I did not know that existed.
That's interesting.
Like I
yeah.
had never heard of it, but yeah, it's
Right.
basically
That was
just
very funny.
it's a Pong machine, but like
I was coughing.
there's like two little knobs on each side, and it's
Interesting.
just doubles tennis, but yeah, doubles Pong.
It's not a check, right? Yeah.
No, wait, is that like the kind of ones that you've seen on like bar top arcade cabinets nowadays, where it's like one person on each side of the screen, so like top, bottom, left, right, or it's just two?
No,
paddles
this
on?
is like like the Simpsons arcade game, how like four people all stand next to each other.
Oh yeah.
It's like that.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right, back to BK mode with only 3 stars left.
I never realized that they released arcade machines that were like an SNES console with like 3 games loaded into it. But it like totally makes sense during that like kind of transitory period between the home arcade and the regular
Right.
arcade. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like the Mario like NES cabinet that has like 10 NES games in it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, Pong doubles was 1973. Apparently, well, this is a conversion. Someone put it onto a cabinet where there's like 2 people on each side, or put it onto a table where there's like 2 people on each side of the table. But I don't think that was official.
Gotcha.
So that's
Like
cool.
like Pac-Man versus.
Yeah,
Pac-Man Championship Tournament Edition.
and it was 50 cents for 4 players.
That seems
Okay.
their like paper advertisement. Atari's new video game, 2 or 4 players, featuring new giant screen, all solid-state components, 1-year computer warranty, plus all the features of the original Pong. No way.
Every single
No
one
way.
of
All the
five
features of the first
features.
Pong. The one game. Yeah, it's called a
Wow.
two-player game
Technically
mode.
not wrong.
Must have been hard to fit that one in.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
wow.
How did they
Yeah.
do it, honestly?
How do
Jeez.
they do it? How do they do it?
Truly a marvel of intelligence.
Real, yeah.
Honestly.
DC intelligence.
Ooh, zesty.
Sorry.
Hey, while we're on the topic of old arcade games, what are the ghosts' name in the originals? What are the ghosts' names in the original Pac-Man?
Clyde's
Pinky,
one of
Pinky,
them.
Pinky and Clyde.
Yeah.
Okay. Think fast, everybody.
Too easy.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
Answer another one.
Oh, it's my cue.
Pass by Sparkle.
Where in the world can you find the developers of Angry Birds?
The developers is Rovio, and they are based in Italy.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, I do.
Germany, France,
No.
Canada, Great Canada.
No.
Okay.
That's how everyone. That's how
There's,
everyone
like-
thinks.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Wait, Brazil?
No.
We're moving
I was gonna
further
say
away.
Brazil.
It is in Europe.
It is in
It is in
Europe.
Europe, okay.
It's not France.
You want to know why I went for Brazil?
Sure.
Rio?
Because of Rio, and I was like, they would make it
Okay.
about. Yeah.
That is also.
That was
That
because
is
it was a
valid
as
movie,
well.
though.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Which I thought was like an official Angry Birds movie, but it is not. Like they just
No.
were
Had
like,
the collab.
oh
Right,
hey,
it
we
was
have
just-
birds.
It was just a Birds movie, yeah.
Oh boy.
I think that was octopus. No.
I am back to struggling on European countries.
It was named
Ireland.
earlier.
It would be
Sweden,
Ireland, of
Denmark,
course. The UK.
Finland.
Oh, it's probably Sweden, Denmark, Finland.
Finland, yep. You said it eventually.
Love Finland.
In the land.
Land of Finland.
Yep, Rovio is finished. The way I worded the question is kind of like, where are they right now?
Right.
Yeah, because you said where in the world.
Where in the
my
world
brain,
is-
of course, immediately went to
Carmen San
Carmen San Diego.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't mean their devs. Where are they right now? Tell me.
I
need
hope
to
they're
find
at
them.
home. I hope they're not. No, wait. It would be the correct time zone. Never mind. Never mind.
It would be
Probably.
like, what time is it in Finland right now?
Great question.
It's really like 9 a.m. or something.
Sound
What is it?
awful.
It's 8 a.m..
Midnight here. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 9. 8
They're
or 9
waking up to
probably.
make Angry Birds 6 or whatever.
Yeah, Finnish people in chat watching Think Fast to brighten up their day.
Yeah, if you're
Exactly.
a Rovioian,
Okay.
Rovioian, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
I went to when I was at TwitchCon this year in San Diego. There's a big they have like San Diego's a big park. It's Balboa Park. They have a big like global it's like a little like global village with a bunch of like houses in it, countries. There was a Finland couch, or there was a Finland house, and on their couch in there they had like Angry Birds plushies.
Huh.
Very cool.
Cute.
Oh, Clint's shop is also definitely open by now. But this is the one. This is the one I've been waiting for. Here it is, the pufferfish, ready to go. Now when
Okay.
I catch it, no problem. Nope, there it
Okay.
goes.
Okay.
Sometimes when you have better fishing levels, this is easier. Please. Oh, team. I need
Do
energy.
it.
I need energy. I need good energy.
Drink the mayo. Drink the mayo.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Eat the grape. Eat the grape. Save me. Save me, grapes.
Eat the grape
Oh
and
my
the bale.
god.
Oh.
She was breaking your ankles.
Stop getting away from me, Bubba. Bubba, please. Bubba, please.
Bubba, please.
I believe.
This is
Don't get
the
juked.
most intense I think Stardew Valley ever gets, basically.
It seems like it, yeah. This is the Dark Souls of Stardew Valley.
Truly. The pufferfish. It's gonna not even
Dark
be the
Souls Valley?
pufferfish.
This is the Valley of the Drakes.
Okay. It is.
No.
That's a
It
puffer
is a
fish.
puffer fish.
3 inches long.
Oh,
Yes.
thank goodness. That's
Thank
that's
goodness.
that was probably the hardest way I could go about getting the beach fish. I probably could have just slept until, but I needed to do it anyway. So, all right, let's check these checks.
Wait.
Wrong one. Upgrade tools.
I'm seeing if I can reproduce this
Vanish
silly clip that I
cap. There
saw
you
in-
go.
Oh my god, Vanish
Hey.
cap. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I was
Twisted
gonna say I was gonna
Sparkles,
try
the way-
to reproduce a silly thing I found in on Battlefield, but I got my Vanish cap, so I'm back in a mode.
Good. I'm
Oh, hey,
glad you
can
can play
you-
again. This one's great. The way Swoosh gets every episode to be about geography.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to give that to chat. I think
Sure,
they need to
yeah.
know why. Because I know, obviously, but
Right.
not
right.
everyone knows.
Geography.
Twisted Sparkle is the full title of Tsar Nicholas II.
Uh,
I don't know what that's from. I'm gonna be real.
that's from our second episode where I said it, and it's like 80 words. I will not be repeating it.
It's really funny.
Nah, it's just
I'll,
because I can't remember it.
Yeah, I
Now it's a
sure can't
challenge.
remember it.
Who
Go on.
20, yeah, 20.
Honestly.
My full title.
God.
Let's go to Tsar Nicholas II's IMDb page.
Because why not?
I'll post it in our Discord channel so y'all can look later.
Just prove it.
All right.
Oh, tortilla, my bubba. Thank you.
Bubba.
Oh, what a relief.
Hey, you want to feel old? Click here and answer this question. According to the most recent Steam hardware survey, what percent of users are still using Windows 7?
60.
I'm gonna say 45.
Windows 7 is no longer officially supported by Windows, for reference.
Right.
Or
Right.
Yeah, by
Microsoft, rather,
Windows, and I
so.
think they're sunsetting it on Steam pretty soon too.
But I know
Yeah,
that so many
so-
people are just so excited about the fact that they still have Windows 7.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're not using Steam on it then.
Yeah,
'cause
I
it's
mean,
not
heck,
a lot.
Archipelago is even sunsetting Windows 7 support pretty soon.
Yeah.
What about 2%?
It is less than 2%.
Wow.
Less than 2.
It is much
Wow.
less than 2%.
0.5%.
It is even fewer people than that.
Really? What? Whoa. Okay.
10%.
Hey, how many
It
years
is
ago was like
more-
Windows 8?
Too many.
2010?
Yeah,
-ish?
0.1%.
It's more than a tenth of a percent.
Okay,
but less than
0.2.
More
half.
than a tenth of a percent. 15th.
0.2 is close enough. It's 0.22%.
Wow.
Yeah. If you're one of those people, you better have a good antivirus, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to see how
you're-
many people are using Vista, but that's just lumped under other,
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
where other
Here's your
things
RuneScape
like.
account, by the way.
Oh, finally, thank you.
Don't check the bank. Ever,
Okay,
maybe.
got
Yeah,
it.
ever.
Yeah.
Just
But-
gonna chill.
Yeah, you can see in your inventory all the items are still there that you had. So I think that's pretty much it. So
Actually, it's 0.21% Windows 7. I don't know what page I was
Oh.
looking at,
Stardrop.
but still low.
Star Drop is great.
Hey, that's 61 stars. I technically have go mode.
Yay! I'm getting
Chillin'.
pretty close. I need to wait for a rainy day, and I need to get a goat, and then I'll be pretty much set.
Go.
Huh. The Steam hardware survey tracks how much free hard drive space people have, and apparently the most common is 100 to 250 gigabytes of free hard drive space.
That's an,
Wow.
That
that's an
tracks.
interesting statistic.
Yep.
That
That one.
That one. It is
Um,
also that.
Also,
let
it
me
seems
find
that everyone running Windows 7 has no hard drive space because 0.22% of people have a total hard drive space of less than 100 gigabytes.
Oh my.
Yikes.
Heck, my Windows 7 laptop, the first one I ever owned was 500 gigabytes.
Oh, am I gonna? Oh, please make it in time for the shop to be open. I forgot to do this today. Robin, will you stay late for me, please? Are we gonna make it? Just fine. Okay. Construct farm buildings. What a relief. All right, I can upgrade my barn now. Big barn. Okay. Very slowly over 3 days. Everything's falling into place at the same time. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything though. I did finally get the food item, and that was what I was checking the Stardew Saloon very often for. So there is goat, there is eggplant. Working on that. Here's the fish. I guess I could just put that fish here as well. Fall foraging, I just sleep a couple days. Winter foraging.
That's what I need. Sleep a couple days.
Yeah.
Real, real.
Because we're gonna need it for GDQ.
That can fix me, yeah.
How many progressive seasons do I have?
Let's see. 1, 2, 2.
Okay. Can you hint me a progressive season? I do need one more.
Let's see. We have Sweet Gemberry.
Okay. Is that Harvest Sweet Gemberry?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Harvest Beet, I think you've done. Yep. And then that's it.
Okay. Can you hint where the Sweet Gemberry seed is? I might already have it, and I just haven't.
Maybe. It's not a check, so you must have it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I hope.
I hope also.
Sure would hope so.
There's other ways I can finish the winter bundle that I can roll for as well here.
A live band backing a speed run? Oh
Whoa.
my god.
Whoa, what? Whoa,
Really?
is that real?
Can you
What?
see that somewhere anytime
Yo,
soon,
real?
maybe?
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe over in some place called Pittsburgh?
Huh.
And
Like,
perhaps
huh.
even online at home on the
Whoa.
final day of AGDQ. Is that coming up soon?
I think
Not,
so.
not until next year.
Yeah,
Um,
true.
okay. The
Could
2025
be a
thing.
bit. Of a
Oh, I do.
singular
Sorry, I do
GDQ.
have Sweet Gemberry. I mixed that up
Okay.
with Crystal. All right, sorry. I hear that the speed run is crazy taxi. Is that true?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Many are
I,
saying.
I do think people are saying that.
Many are
People
saying
are
this.
always saying this. I'm always saying this.
There's a lot of music themed runs at this upcoming GDQ. We
There
got
is.
that one. We got New Super Mario Bros. Wii playing a piano.
Yes.
Yeah.
To the folks in chat, what run are you most excited for? I know mine is Prue the Pigeon by Spruce,
I'm excited for that one also.
because that's
That
me.
one is yeah.
And it's
If
at
you-
6 in the morning.
Oh,
Yippee!
real excited.
I cannot wait for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee by Etchy.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Which one?
by
Which
the
one
way-
would you prefer?
Well, that's up to the incentive buyers.
Donate now, and it won't go towards the incentive. But
Yep.
donate at the right time, and it will.
And if you're asking me, Eevee's pretty cute, but Pikachu's pretty powerful. I'm not sure which I'd like more.
What I've
Difficult
heard.
pick.
Difficult.
Yeah, I'm thinking next GDQ we should have the people that did the Gran Turismo 4 run submit it, and that,
Yeah,
that'll
I
be
agree,
the
I agree.
marathon, and then some.
Something that I've seen done before is you start Baton Kaidos at the beginning of a marathon, and then at the end you check in and see that the
It's still not done
See
yet.
the, like the
Love it.
shampoo. Yeah.
yeah.
I always forget if it's 1 week or 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks.
Yep. I mean, like, the run has, like, genuine tech. It's not just, like, waiting
Right.
for it. So, out of,
Yeah.
like, the 2 weeks, I think there's, like, 50 hours of, like, actual speedrunning, and then the rest is just waiting. And
right,
I think
functionally, the time save is how quickly you can get to the item.
Exactly, yeah. The run is optimized around getting, like, the base item, so you can start letting it mature for 2 weeks. A wild run. I don't know if anyone's done it recently, for good reason, but, like...
Sure, yeah. Yeah, it is funny that it is on its own already a very long speedrun that is made made longer by an item.
Yeah, the current record is almost 3 years old, and it is 14 days, 1 hour, and 55 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's wild. And I
That's a
thought some of
lot.
the older runs were fairly long, like the 602, or what was it, the low percent Twilight Princess? That was, that one was a while.
Yep.
But then shaved off a lot of time by figuring out how to rupee slide,
Yeah. I think they skipped 17 hours.
something like that.
Just more time to.
I once did a 50-hour speedrun. That was rough.
Oh yeah, wasn't it Brawl?
It was Brawl All Challenges, the first
yeah.
ever run.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
There
General
are
groan.
several of the Final Fantasies are fairly long.
Yep.
Like, I know Del Cake runs a lot of 14, and its expansions, like A Realm Reborn, is like 14 hours.
I love Final Fantasy 14.
We do.
Endwalker is so good, I just finished it.
Yeah, I am at the start of Stormblood.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
I'll get to it eventually. I want to do Dawntrade.
These fish are just not biting. Oh! This is the
My
one, I'm
brain.
pretty sure. This is the one I'm looking for.
My brain
Fish fear
cells
you,
are not
actually.
firing
Fish
on
fear
all
me. Fish are
cylinders right
very
now.
scared. Oh no, that's okay.
There it is.
Here's a good question. Can I focus this one down by switching? I can. I should have been doing that from the beginning. All right. One of the little intricacies is that every single fish has a difficulty, and the training rod can only catch fish that are level 50 and below. And the chug is the fish I'm looking for, and it is level 35. So by switching to the training rod, by going down a tier, I actually increase my odds at getting that. And should have done that earlier. I can probably
Yes.
also just go ahead and sleep for multiple days and then do both of my fishing days in the same day. I'll just wait for rain.
Could we just sleep multiple days so GDQ can be here faster?
Honestly. That's what I'm saying.
How many days do we have to sleep? It must, if it's next
Like-
year, it must be so far away.
It's
Honestly,
so
yeah,
far.
it's a year, it's a month, it's a week away. That's so
Yeah.
long.
It's days away.
It's
Yeah.
at least an hour away.
It's
Just a
hey,
week
it's
away.
it's
At-
countless seconds away.
Honestly, that's a lot of
True.
seconds to count.
It is a lot of seconds.
Oh, I should let the star drop cutscene play all the way out. I think I've done what I'm doing up here.
While you're playing the cutscene, who wrote the soundtrack for the 1999 Disney movie Tarzan?
It's
I do not know a lot of composers.
playing in my head. Phil Collins.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did not have another.
I had no idea.
I did not have another star drop. I'll pull it at the end while we're doing closing up. I'll get.
yo,
I'll get
progressive
ready to-
footwear.
Okay, let me get rid of more stuff.
The Philium Collins himself.
Philium.
Philium.
The feel it coming in the air tonight, Phil Collins.
True.
I can feel it.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that counts for points. I don't know for what. but-
No.
Alright, I'll give you a check.
Hey! Oh, progressive mind elevator is actually pretty good. That begets more checks. So,
Baguettes, more checks?
Yeah.
No way.
oh, let's go.
All right.
Have y'all looked into Manual Archipelago?
I have not,
Where
but
you
I
just
know
do stuff?
good friend Friday Fables has done a lot. As mentioned earlier, he did the manual implementation for Mario Eclipse.
Hmm.
So I'm just saying, Baguettes has checks, could be a real thing.
Oh my god, we had experimented with the idea of like potentially making like a fast food archipelago.
Yeah,
where, like,
there's
you
a
have
there's a
to
thread
walk-
in that Discord for one.
Yes, I think he was the one that started it.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah. So Archipelago is like you play a game, you do a check, it automatically sends a check. A manual archipelago is you do a thing usually in real life or like a game that isn't supported, then you just manually send that check. So like, if you do a fast food manual, you go to a fast food place, you eat a thing from the menu, and then you check that off and send a check to someone. There's one I saw that was go to Universal Studios in Florida, and your checks are your rides.
Yeah.
That's
And
good. Oh, that's so fun.
And the
Including
items
up to,
that
like,
you get,
ride RNG.
right?
like,
The
ride
items
rate.
that you get are like allowing you to enter an area of the park.
Oh,
So,
that's
Oh,
good.
that's
Yeah.
cute.
That's
So like
cute.
until
like
you
that a
get
lot.
your like ticket to that area, you're not allowed to go in there. So
Not allowed. No.
you get BK'd in Universal Studios. Like, oh, I can't do anything. This sucks.
Out of my bathroom check yet.
Yeah. God, I'm just picturing someone doing Rugrats in Paris, like the game now for Archipelago because of that. You get a little different mini games as your checks.
This is my chunk locked Universal Studios visit.
You need to leave. No, I don't have the exit the park ticket yet. I can't leave.
I'm so sorry, I can't.
That's
I have to
behind
ride every
someone's
ride.
check.
And then I'm allowed to go home.
Yeah, and then I'm allowed to.
All right, I just got some really good luck, so it's just fishing for me now. It's huge. I'm so scared to get rid of things now. I don't need that progressive season. It's oops all. I don't know if I need this still or not. Is it just? I want to make sure it is just fishing. Yeah, it's fishing and goats. So once this has become big, yeah, it is.
Okay. Here's the red coin star for Bowser in the Sky. So once I
fishing.
grab this, my only check left will be Mario Wings to the Sky, which I need the cannon for.
We have a cheeky little 14-minute wait coming up unless I can
Oh no.
because I need to wait in real time for the end of a Stardew day for one of these.
Can't even just sleep.
No, it has to be at the end of the day. Eli can do at 6 p.m. or 4 p.m. So that's the saving grace. So Eel has to be raining. And that's on Ocean 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. while it's raining. Okay, so it is not. But we will get to watch a fun fishing minigame for a bit. So
We out here loving them fishing minigames.
hey, listen, and I'm, as you all saw, very good at them.
Of course.
We're always saying this.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn these in. I was gonna do like a fun moment where I was turning them all in at once, but I just wanna make sure I didn't actually miss anything.
Great suggestions from chat.
Sure. Thank you, chat.
Your to-do list as an archipelago.
Yeah. Yeah.
An IRL archipelago where you actually have to go to Burger King.
That's good. That's really good.
And then a multi-theme park manual where you have like one person in each theme park.
Into each, like cross country, then across.
Oh wait,
across
that's
the
so
globe.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And then
would
you're
be
kind of having a theme park day together.
There is a not manual, but someone's working on. It's kind of like Pokemon Go, but with archipelago checks. So you have to go walk to them, and when you get close to the location, you send the check. That would be cool.
It's the archipelago.
Yeah, it's archipelago ! Exclamation point. And then the items that you get are like your checks move closer to you, so you don't have to walk as far. But that is in like pretty early alpha still.
Okay, I'm rerouting here. I think I can get it faster. Because Bream is any season, I don't have to wait for a rainy day. So as long as I can get one of these specialty fish, I'm fine. But Ice Pit might be winter.
No, let's get a couple more of our checks out of the way, so we're not gating you from anything, which I don't think I am, but maybe.
No,
Yeah.
Ice Pit. Thank God. Sorry. Yep, we're good. We're good. We are not time gated.
Nice. What is the primary element used in a modern day U.S. penny?
Zinc.
Brass. Well, yeah, I was gonna say there's brass, but that's not necessarily an element. That's an alloy.
Yeah,
Oh.
zinc. It is zinc.
It is
Element
zinc,
of
okay.
surprise, right?
Oh, they were
It's
supposed to say copper, and we were gonna be like,
Oh.
actually,
Yep,
they
I'm
got
like,
it
no, I know
wrong.
it's not
Right.
copper.
Silly.
yeah. It since 1982, pennies are 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. They're copper plated.
Yes.
They used to be copper. They used to be steel for a year.
Steel.
Steel.
Yeah, it was when they were like low on copper during the war.
Sure.
Oh, right.
For
This
those
could be
coin
dangerous
collectors and
miniature
shit.
flying discs.
Just don't drop them from the Empire State.
Actually, I watched Mythbusters, and that myth was busted.
Yeah, it sure was.
I can also do lava eel now. Why don't I do that? Because I think that's actually better odds.
No, that's a RuneScape thing. Sorry.
Oh, I need like I need a floor 100 in the mines actually for lava. So
Oh, no.
we might be able to do. I'm just gonna check all these checks and see
Oh,
if
hey.
any of these happen to be it.
Do you need any more mining elevators?
Mining elevators would be neat and lovely, actually.
All right.
Oh, might not be in a second. Hold on. Actually,
Well, too bad.
I'm about to get
In
them
that
all.
case, in what
I'm
year was
listening.
Cyberpunk 2077 first announced?
2016?
No.
Nope.
2017.
2015. First
Nope.
announcement.
First announced. 'Cause
First
I knew it was
announced.
I knew it was in purgatory for quite some
Yes.
time. Oh, no, that's right, because it was announced, like, way back. Was it 2012? 2013?
It was 2012, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I was
yeah.
like, wait, I think I remember hearing about this.
It was announced in 2012. They had like a trailer, and then their next trailer was like E3 2018 or something.
Yeah, that sounded right.
Well, have a elevator.
Yay. I'm gonna
And
make sure
also,
to do that.
we have finally found the error that made this generation difficult.
Oh?
I still don't know what happened, but yeah. Jetting this world caused some issues.
I just saw that check name. That's great.
Sorry, yeah, there it is.
I thought there was like an actual answer to that
Oh,
for
no.
a moment. I was like, oh, I wonder what that actually was. Oh, no, it was just the error.
Yeah, trailers for the game were released in January 2013, E3 2018, and E3 2019. And then Stadia was announced in August 2019. Yay.
Yay.
Cyberpunk on Stadia.
Google Stadia?
Yeah. Do you think
Did it-
Cyberpunk
it-
on
oh,
Stadia
that
was
thing.
like good because like two bad things canceled out and made a good product?
Right, like that's
A very neutral product.
Because like Cyberpunk is considered good now, but obviously it wasn't on launch.
It very much was not on launch.
The Stadia was never good. So like,
Apparently, the Stadia controller is actually
yeah,
really good.
that's what I've heard.
Yeah,
Especially that they
yeah.
made it like usable after the console died.
And just
Okay.
like the Ouya and the Stadia are like one and the same in my brain.
Yeah, basically.
So I hear people say Stadia, I'm like, wait, that one failed console from like the 2010s,
Right.
the early 2010s.
I am gonna
can
wait
not-
for a fishing or a. Wait, really? You're not here? You're not here?
Oh no.
I am gonna wait for a rainy day, because I just know for sure I can catch the eel. I think I'm like 99% sure I just got the ice pip, and it slipped out of my grasp. So I
Oh,
just know
no.
for sure I can do it.
Well, it was
rainy
icy,
day.
so that makes sense.
Yeah, it was cold down there.
You got to get your gloves.
So now we get to sleep. Isn't this fun?
Whee!
What a restful seed.
Everybody go to
Whee!
sleep.
What a restful end to the seed. Yahoo!
Good night.
Yahoo!
Whee!
Wahoo!
Fortunately, if we don't get rain before fall, I do need to sleep to fall anyways, and the eel is still available in fall. And I need to catch things from the river, so I can go to the river. I could also be checking. Okay, so here's game plan. Fish at the river until 4 p.m. Get 2 fish from the river, and then at 4 p.m. go to the ocean, get the eel, and then Bob's your jolly uncle, I bet.
Probably. That's what people are saying.
Yeah. So is the rumor. Now, if it does come down to it, let me know. I can just hop in the pipe and fight Bowser.
Yeah, what
Bowser's
if you're
really powerful, so watch out.
What if your
Bowser's
Bowser check
very
is like the most important check?
But there's like nothing. It actually is like weird in the spoiler log because like your victory condition is supposed to be an item for Archipelago,
Right.
but like they're just I don't think there was one written for Mario 64.
Sure.
Or if it was, it just doesn't show up.
Yeah, it's not. It's not in the spoiler log at least. So I
Yeah,
don't
because it
actually
does
think there
not
is
show
anything.
up in the spoiler log.
Nice. Well, we're almost at our win condition on our end. We have 3 more checks to send
Right.
out. So
Yeah.
I guess
So
we can work on.
questions?
Yeah, we can work on our win condition. So if
Right
only there
behind
was
you.
a question.
Oh, never you mind that. Check this out. The creator of the iconic Future Generation Consoles video starring the Wii 2, PS4, and Xbox 720.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. Of course.
The creator of this video now works for what gaming company?
Oh, I actually knew this.
Ooh.
I was about to say works for Ellen, but that's a different classic historical video that people reference all the time. Bethesda.
No.
That is also where my brain went immediately. I was going to say Bethesda if you didn't. And I was just about to pivot to id, but it is technically owned by like Bethesda and ZeniMax.
It's a more modern company.
More modern.
Yeah,
Like
I think they
founded
updated their
modern?
description. Their description was updated like 2 or 3 years ago, I think.
2 or 3 years
Right.
ago.
That's what I'm remembering too. Rovio. What about that? Whatever happened to Rovio?
Great. I don't know what happened to Rovio. They're
Where-
making
hey,
like a
where are they
fifth movie or something.
Where are they today?
Where are they?
Yeah,
Where are they?
where are they?
Rovio was founded in 2003. Just want to let you know. But
Excuse
Oh,
me?
anyways, we'll unpack that one later.
sure.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's kind of funny that like I assumed that this person made their video when they were a lot younger, and now they work for a company that appeals to the younger audience, I would say.
To the younger audience. I mean, are they working at Nintendo?
No,
No.
Okay. Had to make
That'd
sure.
be very.
they became the uncle that works at Nintendo.
Yeah, that'd be astounding.
AAA or indie?
AAA
AAA.
by a lot.
By a lot.
Epic Games.
Yes, Epic
Oh,
Games.
pulled that one. I did also make a realization that the season we need to wait for the 4 p.m. in is not the season I'm in. I'm glad I caught that. When I did, that would have been devastating. But we're good. I need to go to fall anyways.
All right.
I was going
So-
to try and grab my hay.
So most importantly, the history of Rovio, right? I know everyone
Thank you.
was
Yeah, thank you. This is big.
definitely interested in this.
Very important lore.
The very quick lore is 3 students from the Helsinki University of Technology. They made a game called King of the Cabbage World. It did well. It was sold. It was renamed to Mole War, which apparently was one of the first commercial real-time multiplayer mobile games.
Huh.
Then they got funded, and then they made Angry Birds. So,
It's funny to do Angry Birds after funding.
yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like the thing that's like, oh yeah, sure, I guess they're birds and whatever. Yeah, just ship it. Who cares?
Well, like,
Yeah, that
so-
feels like it would have been the funding.
yeah, the wiki article is like, in January 2005, they received their first round of investment, and then the next paragraph is, in 2009, they made Angry Birds. So what were they doing
Whoa.
between that first round of investment and Angry Birds? Just making
Right.
the
Serious
game?
R&D for Angry
Right.
Birds.
I guess, yeah.
There was a
I
lot of studying they had to do. They had to find a bird that was a triangle.
They had,
Wait, they-
yeah, they had to play a lot of armor games like Crush the Castle.
Sure. Yeah,
Wait.
big. That's a big important part.
They made a ton of games before Angry Birds. They made 51 games.
Whoa.
What?
I guess that was
For
the era where it was like you like random
Oh,
cell
yeah,
phone
that
games,
would've
random
been, like-
internet games,
Yeah.
web games.
Yeah.
it was like
yeah.
all random cell phone games. It was
Right,
N-Gage, the Nokia N900,
Sure. Right, exactly.
just
Yeah.
general
N-Gage.
Java ME, which is like just embedded cell phone games, and then the Symbian
Mhm.
M1. And then they
I-
made Angry Birds, and then they've made 80 of them since.
I remember
Almost,
seeing
actually.
a post relatively recently, and I don't know like the actual truth to this or not, but supposedly like the design of the N-Gage was more or less like a meme. It was pitched, everyone basically hated it, but then the designer saw it and was like, "Yes, that's what we're doing."
That's the one. There it is.
Great.
Everyone was just like, "No." Oh, it was. That is just something I saw relatively like a few months ago.
We're just looking for rain at this point.
Well, we have one more check that
there
probably
it
won't help with
is.
that, but
Does it happen to be rain?
no, unfortunately.
Goat milk. Attained.
What is the length to width ratio of the flag of Switzerland?
Switzerland is it 1-to-1? Is that
It is 1-to-1.
Yeah.
It is a
That's
square.
locked
Okay.
one.
Yep.
Square flag, square flag.
Square flag.
And here is our final check. It is a progressive sword,
Progressive sword.
and we have met our victory condition. So,
Oh, of course I'm
We have
last.
thought
oh no,
fast.
we're the first. Wow, no way.
Oh no, that's true. Yeah, hey, right. Yeah, technically.
Is this the time for me to hop down the pipe?
I think now would be a good time because
might as well.
All right.
yeah, I'm looking for. I need to kill some time first of all, and then I'm looking for a specific forage.
Yep. All right, chat. Let's see how many Bowser throws I get. Minimum is 3. No necessarily thing for getting the right answer other than bragging rights.
All right, some random something popped up on my tracker, and it was. I assume it was in like the Arc of Idol thing, and it was a motivational message, and it popped up a YouTube video that I don't know what it was because it didn't load. So we'll never know what that was.
Maybe that's just an ominous thing in and of itself. That
Yeah,
the message
maybe
didn't
it's-
load.
Fitting.
I need to find out what that was.
Bean starter. Get that at the end. Great.
Now you can start your beans.
I was not expecting to get a perfect fight.
Huge, huge. Means more pressure on me to go faster.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
We just need to catch 2 fish. Once it hits 4 p.m. in the top corner.
And
Only 2 fish.
Only 2 fish.
All right, I found the list of motivational videos that it could have popped up. Name a popular YouTube video from literally 2010, and it's on here.
Is that the Shia LaBeouf one?
That's one of them, yeah.
That's one of them.
Oh,
There's Never Gonna Give You Up, Just
Yep.
Do It, Shia LaBeouf,
Yes.
Numa Numa, Nyan Cat, Gangnam Style, The Duck
All
Song,
All bangers. All bangers.
Chocolate
Yeah,
Rain,
bangers.
Every banger.
Dramatic Chipmunk, Trollolo, He-Man, What's
Oh.
Going On, Peanut Butter Jelly
Wow.
Time,
before 2010.
The Llama Song, Caramel
Oh.
Dancin',
Yeah.
Badger, the Badger
Badger,
song,
Badger.
and then Charlie the Unicorn. Who made this, and why are they stuck in 2009?
Great question.
That's wild.
Yon Cat was my introduction to Hatsune Miku.
That's a good introduction. That is in Hatsune Miku Mega Mix, so it's possible.
Excellent.
Possible check. See, does there happen to be a savior in here? There is not. All right.
There's also a couple. There's some like logic in here. If you have Deathlink on with the idle game, that you
Oh,
can
no.
just select to send a death to everybody.
No.
Yeah, it's if you get hit by Deathlink 5 times, it gives you the option to like you can become immortal, which makes you never die to a Deathlink, which doesn't make sense to like
Yeah.
our idle game. Send 2
Right.
items immediately to send 2 items, kill everyone, and then you can roll a d6 to make your screen turn around. Nothing. Send one item. Kill everyone again. Make the screen really annoying, and then refer to cheese.com. Who made this? Who made Archipedal? What are you doing?
Was it far? I feel like it was far.
I don't know. Maybe. I would have to look at like the original implementation.
Yeah, Archipedal sounds like a thing far would do.
And now we wait for 4 p.m. We're in position.
Yeah.
Just the eels. It's oops all eels. We wait for 4 p.m. in game.
Well, I guess while we're waiting, we can shout outs or tell people about the good word of Archipelago or whatever you feel like.
Huge shout outs to like everyone. I really actually want to thank Serval for inviting me, because this was like super last minute and I had a lot of fun. Always enjoy doing these. Shout outs to definitely my group of friends that I've been doing the Archipelago seeds with, like on basically a weekly or almost daily basis. Really good time. The Archipelago team started actually as a Link to the Past multi-world randomizer for Berserker doing the code for it in the first place. Fun fact, actually, Archipelago started as an April Fool's Day joke. Because they were going to do an April Fool's Day joke just to be like, yeah, haha, we're gonna fake adding Factorio, like, working with Link to the Past. They took a look at it and was like, that's actually not gonna be that much effort. Let's just do this. Great. So we had Link to the Past, the Factorio, and then Minecraft, and then 3 years, almost 4 years later, this is going strong with like 60, 70 plus official games and 200 more unsupported.
I think one of the wildest things to see is like just stumbling into it on like random YouTube videos, and it's like, you know, it's got like the clickbaity. Oh, this is we're playing these two games at the same time, and how does that work?
They
which is really cool.
Yeah, that was something that was always kind of like blowing my mind, because like I had started doing randomizers from like Ocarina of Time. So we had tried out the multi-world from there, and then I learned Link to the Past very shortly after GDQ 20. So then we started doing the Link to the Past multi-worlds, and then from there it just turned into Archipelago. So like, it's been something kind of like near and dear for me for the past like 4 or 5 years. Always happy to be doing more, and anyway, to show it off. So if you want to check it out, there is the Archipelago Discord. The actual site is going to be archipelago.gg. And if you ever want to check out any of the unsupported games that exist, which there are a ton of, there's multiworld.news that will constantly bring you about like weekly updates as to things that have happened with Archipelago, as well as like a full like potential exhaustive list of any of the games that do support.
Big one on there is Balatro, which is a very fun archipelago to do. That's like been my main one I've done for, other than the last couple of days. Mostly Balatro. Yeah, I would love to shout out Flinto Beans on Twitch, who one day in 2018 was streaming Yoku's Island Express, a speedrun of Yoku's Island Express. And I popped in, and that set in motion a series of events that like would go on to just entirely redefine the entire life around me. Because I got into like GDQ. Well, I knew about GDQ before, but then I was like much more into the speedrunning community. And somebody, Nathan, was like, "Hey, do you want to go to GDQ?" And I was like, "Why not?"
Yeah, huge shouts to Nathan.
Yeah, that for sure. There's I would love to go down the list of people, but I would be so scared that I would forget people. But
yeah,
because there are so many people.
There's too many people to name. I can name like just several folks in like SMW community and whatnot that brought every one of us together.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we have how many? Oh, here's a great question. I have Day Cycle open because I was checking it. We have 42 seconds, and I can start fishing for the eel, the capstone, the final eel,
The final challenge.
The
the
final eel.
challenge.
Finish him.
Are there any more trivia questions? Any final little stragglers? Not that we're gonna send any
Sure.
checks from them.
We got a couple.
Is there one I want to ask? Let's see. There's like only 8 left. How about... Oh, this one's a nice, easy one to be wholesome. In Silent Hill 2's dog ending, which breed of dog is featured?
That one's
Inu?
a Shiba Inu.
That's
It sure
right.
is.
Video game
Yeah.
facts 101. Think fast,
And-
everybody.
And that game is in AGDQ, is it not?
Is it?
Sure.
Is
It is. I believe it is.
Looking up
Sounds
the
right.
schedule right now. I should know all the runs, I swear. It sure is, but it's the remaster.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
It was a second submission game. I
Hey.
think. So there you go. I definitely knew that right in the question, obviously. So that's cool.
Of course, yeah, that was why you wrote it, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, naturally.
Couple more personal shoutouts, I suppose. Mainly, especially to Carl Sagan 42 and then the
Mm.
SMW Kaizo community. I discovered Carl from his like Mario Maker one screen puzzle levels on YouTube, like around 2016. I then like that kind of pulled me over to the Twitch side because I wanted to watch things. I then have now gotten 2 jobs because of like some relation with him, and got me to go to GDQ in SGDQ 2017, and what I've been doing ever since. And I found my home with the SMW Kaizo community for sure. So definitely check out the several Kaizo runs that we've got. We've got Frozen Flygon running Flygon. Jeez, I can't speak right now. Running Fresh Hops. We've got Revelug doing Sheffy World 2, and Lungfish doing Kaizo 3. Those are all going to be wonderful, wonderful times.
Kaizo Mario runs are always so wild to watch. It's always like such a well-practiced and efficient machine that prints out neat Mario tricks.
For sure, for sure.
Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, we got difficulty 70. I've got the bamboo pole. I just want to make sure. I would love to shout out a couple friends who I think are watching. Hey, shout outs to my parents. How about that? put them in the list. And Casey, Katie, and Marcy, I'm sure you're watching. And MP, who I know is watching as well. Shout outs.
Yeah,
MP
shout outs to
and I's
MP.
first GDQ was the same one. We're getting bad luck, team. We're getting bad luck, team.
What is the RNG for getting an eel?
Great question. It doesn't say on the wiki. Oh, this is the eel.
That's
I
gotta
bet.
be it.
That's got to
ELRNG.
be the eel. Or it's another pufferfish. No, pufferfish is daytime only. Albacore.
Heck is that?
It's an albacore. We got albacore
tuna.
before eel. We got albacore before GTA.
Albacore
6.
eel.
Albacore eel,
eel.
except after seal.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey,
and then,
shoutouts to the Time Person of the Year 2006.
Yes.
Hey, huge shout outs to the time
Hey,
person of the year
Steve.
2006.
This show brought to you like viewers like you. Thanks, PBS.
I mean, yeah, if you subscribe to Games Done Quick, then we can keep doing hotfix content like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like the best way to keep the shows going.
For sure.
I say if we reach nighttime, like timeout on night before I get this eel, we'll have to call it because the
sounds
roundabout
good.
way is a much. Why am I getting the albacore so much and no eel? You know what's so funny is that I guarantee, yeah, I'm in fall. It's raining, or does storm not count? Does storm not count as rain? Is that what's going on?
Is
No? Yeah,
Storm's
stormy.
Rain.
Is storms rain? I'm sure
Is
that
storm
someone who
rain.
knows Stardew Valley a lot more intricately than I do right now is going. No, you can't get the eel like this.
No,
Google
not like
says very
this.
knowledgeably, rain can be in a storm. So
Okay.
just in real life. I don't know about Stardew.
Sure. Yeah. Hey,
Don't know
isn't
about
that the
Stardew.
way that it goes?
Exactly.
But, life imitates art, or I mean, in
I'm
this
getting
case,
the
art
albacore a
imitates life.
bunch.
No, actually, the real world storm was inspired by Stardew Valley.
Clearly.
It's pretty cool how that worked. All right, this time for sure.
Shout out
This is the
to
one.
Concerned Ape for inspiring storms.
Hey, also true. Yeah, he
For
invented
developing
the
real
rain.
world weather. Yeah.
The rain, yes. The water
Uh,
cycle.
So this is what's funny. Albacore is catchable at the beach from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. in fall at any weather. So I'm just getting a ton of albacores for no particular reason.
Yeah, just one.
And that's
one
another
last.
albacore. I was reading the wiki while I was doing that.
One last shout out, I guess, for me. Of course, to the SMW community, there's too many names to name. But then I'll just give a huge shout out to my 14 friends for giving me a lot of inspiration to help keep me going this last year. Delcake, Malik, Melody, and Slim and Blue, y'all have been absolutely incredible. So thank you.
That is saying storm does count, so
Okay.
just unlucky.
Okay.
Whoa.
This might be it. This might be one of the two we need.
Oh,
It's a sea cucumber. It's a super cucumber.
That's a
but
worm.
super duper cucumber.
Super cucumber counts. Okay, so I just need ice pip or eel. So as long as we get an eel, we've got it. So that was
This is
fast.
it.
There is another way we can get a specialty fish, which is going to the mines. Ice pip in the mines I can catch. What level is ice pip is a great question, because if it's less than 50, no, I think it's definitely more than 50. This is looking pretty eel-esque. It's an albacore.
That's a naughty eel.
Oops, all albacores.
The next
Oh.
hotfix special.
Oops, all albacores.
Oops, all out.
All right, Eric. One of the coolest
This
things that
time, for
Eric
sure.
did last year was he released. Sorry, I call him Eric. It's conservative. We're on a first name. That's entirely not true. He released like a bunch of music from before Stardew Valley. He didn't release it. It was already out on Bandcamp, just sitting on the internet secretly for like years and years and years. And then suddenly one day it was just like, oh yeah, by the way, this was a project I was trying to do before Stardew Valley. And so it's like, if you are a fan of Stardew Valley music, there's a ton of music that is similar in that. Another albacore. What I would love to ask, what are the odds? Because I'm sure somebody in chat knows what the odds are on that.
I'm not allowed to ask Stardew math questions anymore, so
Specifically Stardew related math questions.
yep. Especially Stardew related.
Oh, was it during the Stardew episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a 1.6 update. This might be him.
It was basically how much would it cost if you like were to pay your way down to the mines or something, and we got the question horrendously wrong, and it was a bad time.
Because they eel.
It's an eel.
Oh, huge. Yeah, because they changed the amount that was required at some point, right?
I don't know. I think the wiki. Yeah, the wiki had an answer, and that was wrong. Because like we tried mathing it out, and it took like 20 minutes, and we all kind of decided it was not worth our time, and it was just a terrible time. So.
All right. So there is super cucumber, and there is time.
We did it.
Oh,
We
right at the
code.
wire. I was like, we're gonna have to cut it. That's it. This
Yeah,
is
right.
All right. Good work,
see, I said it
team.
already.
Yay.
Stardew Valley is one that comes together barely right at the end, so that's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Well, thank y'all for being here and hanging out with us while we ask you silly
that was
random
so much
questions.
fun.
Yeah.
Silly random
Um,
questions for this randomizer.
Hey,
Yeah.
indeed.
It's the most random time of the year. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, that is it for us today, and that is it for us until after GDQ. Our next episode of Think Fast will be on January 20th, same time, same place, just a different week than usual. we have a couple final announcements, and then we'll head off. So take it away.
That we do, Swoosh. That we do. First off, check out gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to check out our Season 4 schedule and check out the schedule for an in-depth look at this week's runs. And also, if you missed out on any of our shows or events this week, be sure to check out the VODs on youtube.com/gamesdonequick. And also your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and even bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. If you enjoy watching speedruns, consider subscribing to the channel to get access to our emotes and chat with our subscribers during our replays. And last but not least, if you missed out on Game Over or Think Fast, stay tuned as we replay or stay tuned as we
You got
replay both shows after this. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern with Awfully Silly and Express Lane as always. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for
Thanks,
watching.
everybody.
Goodbye.